my Berea. Don't you know I've thought about you all day? Yeah, I've been longing for some beef and some consomme, sweet Berea. This is surely going to my thighs. Well, I'm a hungry eater and you surely caught my eyes. My Berea, I love you so. Oh, my Berea, Berea, I love you so. I love you. How's it going, sports fans? It's game day, and the food is hot. Here at Cadet Mexican Settle. Whether you're by yourself trying to figure out what you want for dinner, trying to figure out how to feed a bunch of people, why not consider some delicious grub from Cadet Mexican Restaurant? Today, we're highlighting the birria ramen. That's right, I'll say it again. Birria ramen. Oh my goodness, I think I just got my mic wet. How do you birria? I have to have a lime. And you're gonna get the best, juiciest limes right here at Cadet Mexican Restaurant. Look at all that juice. So here we have the birria ramen. Oh, this looks so good. I'm digging in. I can't look at it anymore. All right, here we go. That should not be allowed to be that good. My goodness. Folks, get on over here. Get yourself some of this birria ramen. Let them know you heard about it on Heart of Ohio Sports. Why are you still watching me eat? You could be eating this right now. Don't you just want to dig in? I could eat this whole bowl right now. And I'm going to. But I'm not going to make you watch me do it. Tell you what, call in your order. Cadet Mexican Restaurant, birria ramen. The only place you're gonna find this in town, folks. I'm telling you, this is a home run right here. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Cadet Mexican Restaurant. Whether you're a diehard fan rooting for the home team, or you're just looking for some tasty eats for your game day treats, the birria ramen is our featured item here on this game day grub segment, and you're gonna wanna call in your order now. That's right, call Cadet Mexican Restaurant. Mention you saw this segment on our broadcast. You'll get 15% off your order. Take advantage of this birria ramen special at Cadet Mexican Restaurant. Oh, and don't forget the queso.
Welcome to Warrior Field in Sycamore, Ohio, as the 6-2 Mohawk Warriors play host to the 4-4 Carey Blue Devils for a first-place showdown in Week 9. A matchup here on Heart of Ohio Sports in the Extreme. Good evening. My name's Dominic Helmstetter. Joining me tonight, I've got my good friends Zach Dillon, Connor Roush, and Jacob Ellis. Welcome, gentlemen.
Welcome. It's going to be a beautiful night for high school football here, Dom. It is going to be like the best matchup we might have all season. These two teams, winner of this game, they're going to control their destiny in the N10. I am excited.
Absolutely. Tonight's Northern 10 showdown between Mohawk and Carey, brought to you by our many, many beautiful sponsors here. We just want to make sure we thank every single one of them. Carey Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope in Fostoria, National Machinery, First National Bank of Sycamore, UIS Insurance and Investments, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, Forte Music, Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc., the Ohio Army National Guard, Redline Lawn Care LLC, Little Hugo's, DAH Wraps, the Advertiser Tribune, Pioneer Seed by Wanady Seed Service, Fiesel's Frame and Collision, Klaus Electric, Drawn to the Surface, Bascom Communications, and the Edward Jones offices of Tiffin. Thank you very much for keeping Heart of Ohio Sports on the air and moving along. All right, Zach, you were talking these two teams. They have fought their way up to the top of the standings. They are now tied in first place here in the Northern 10. And oh boy, is it going to be a great one after such an impressive season so far tonight. You see down there, you got the Mohawk faithful. They're getting ready. The crowd's excited. We're excited here on the Carey pregame show. What do we got to look forward here? Because last time I checked, Mohawk, they're fueled by their dynamic offense, which begins with quarterback Ben Bogner.
Yeah, both teams 4-1 in the N10. Mohawk 6-2. Overall, Carey 4-4. The team that wins tonight, Dom, they control their own destiny here in the N10. This is going to be an exciting matchup. Mohawk, led by quarterback Bogner, like you said, he has been throwing the ball all over the field. He's second in the conference in just about every stat. He's got 21 touchdowns on the season to 2 interceptions.
Pretty good.
He is the guy to look out for in this game.
And he's got about 1,400 yards to go along with that through the air. I mean, he's looking great, and they've got a solid receiving core there, and Caleb Bish comes to mind. Very dynamic player.
Yeah, Bish, health concerns coming in this one. We didn't know if he was going to play. Didn't play last
up in the
Kane Heyman in there as
for
well.
A loss.
Lewis, looking at these stats by Bish, rushing.
Logan Heminger.
He's got 331 yards on the season. He's averaging about 6.5
2 tight ends.
He's got
bring the tight
6
end on the right
touchdowns
side.
on the season.
Hand off Lewis.
Putting up
he's going to be brought down once again. Braxton Frisch breaks into the backfield to make the tackle back at the 5-yard line.
He's got 5 touchdowns again through the air.
And you have a chance to see some of those highlights here on the reel right
bounces
now.
Bounces off of multiple tackles. Brought down by Ethan Lewis, but not until he reaches Rams territory, down to the 38-yard line.
Ooh, that'll be a good
first
one.
and 25.
Bogner, back to pass. Tommy,
looking,
they're going to have that one covered.
Steps up, delivers it down the field, and complete. Nice catch there by Mason Schiff.
And you see the Carey Blue Devils in the distance there, carrying the flag, bringing the team in. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Carey here, Zach. The reigning Northern 10 powerhouse here. They are the team to beat, and they have to, if you're Mohawk, you have to keep pace with a very balanced attack. Hyman, he's passed the ball around a little bit, but really it seems like their rushing attack is what you got to worry about.
Yeah, they lead the conference in rushing yards a game, 273. Next closest is Winford at 231. Curl Crawford also 241. I guess they'd be a little closer, but 28 touchdowns. That's second in the conference. I mean, that rushing attack is lethal.
Yeah, lethal indeed. And as you kind of look through those stats, one thing that stood out, talk about how well Carey rushes the football, but passing the ball, a little worrisome maybe? Is that safe to say?
Yeah, Trip Phoenix is their leading receiver. He's got 14 receptions on the year, almost 300 yards. Average of 20 a catch, though, so he's their big play guy. 3 touchdowns on the year. One thing we will see tonight, I am certain, we're going to see Eli Steen, that running back for Carey. He will eclipse 1,000 yards tonight. He needs 5. He averages well over. It's going to be exciting. He averages 124 a game. So
Steen, a junior, listed at 6'1", 240 pounds, a big fella there. All right, Zach, let's talk keys to the game here. And, of course, our keys to the game. They are brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments. All right, let's kind of start with the line of scrimmage, and I can't help but come back to Air Bogner. What do you got here? How are they going to control it? How are they going to keep up with this deadly Carey Blue Devil team?
It's going to be hard to keep up on the defensive side if you are Carey. With Heyman or with Bish out, it was going to be a lot easier because you can key in on that passing game and you can prepare for it. I'm sure these coaches were preparing all week. Hey, there's a chance we'll just have to stop this pass and that'll be it. Both of those guys healthy, man, it's going to be a tough task.
Absolutely. And looking on the other side, the Carey Blue Devils, Zach, are they seeing ghosts here? It's Halloween season. Are they seeing it? Because there's a lot of turnovers I see right there on the screen.
Justin Hyman, the quarterback, 10 interceptions. The team also has a handful of fumbles lost. So it's going to be all about the turnover battle, Dom, as we get ready here for this one. You have to limit turnovers against a good team like Mohawk. You can't give them anything. You see turnovers, it's 13 that they've had in the season. The number that sticks out to me there, though, 14 takeaways. So their defense is deadly. I mean, they can get the ball. They can make these plays. And they're going to need to tonight against a really dynamic Mohawk Warrior team.
Those are our UIS Insurance keys to the game here. Of course, you're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Go to heartofohiosports.com. Check us out on YouTube. This is the Extreme. Dominic Helmstetter on the call here along with Zach Dillon. And Zach, it is football time.
10 seconds to kick off, Dom. And again, like I said, this should be one of the best games that we've covered all year.
So Mohawk in the black jerseys there, they're going to get the football first tonight. Home team gets the first crack at it. And white jerseys over there, you got the Carey Blue Devils. They're going to get the ball first in the second half of play.
It's Heyman and Bish, the 2 guys who had injury concern. Those are the 2 guys back there on the 15-yard line getting ready to catch the ball.
And here we go. It's up and away. And it's number 2. Caleb Bish with the return. He's going to be hit a couple times, still working his way up through traffic. He's going to be taken down just inside that 40-yard line. We'll get our first chance to see this Mohawk offense.
Yeah, quarterback Ben Bogner for Mohawk. 138 attempts, 83 completion. That's 60.1% completion percentage, like we said in the pregame. He's got 1,400 yards, 21 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I mean, he has been one of, if not the best quarterback here in the N10.
Bish, the standout senior for the Warriors, set to kick tonight's contest off here against the 4-1 in the Northern 10 Blue Devils. Here we go, looking to pass early. He's going deep. He's got a man, and it's Heyman, the intended receiver, incomplete. And those Warriors were going deep all the way.
Yeah, one-on-one. The coverage here, you see some jawing. It's Trip Phoenix, their leading wide receiver in the coverage. Likes the matchup, gets set off the back foot and a little bit too far. Great coverage there by that cornerback, Phoenix.
And you mentioned the big play potential of Trip Phoenix on the other side, and we didn't even get to talk about the big play potential of the Mohawks. All right, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 38 here for the Warriors. High snap, quick dump off to Bish. He's got space. 50, 45. He's still moving. 40. One man to beat to get some big one. He tries to do that stiff arm, and he's thrown down to the ground right around the 25.
Yeah, it's Lucas Smith Hayward who's able to bring him down. I mean, take a look at this one on replay. I mean, they ran this little bubble screen out there to the left side, and it just parts like the Red Sea. There's nothing. There's no one out there. When you have an offensive lineman that far down the field getting ready to block for you, I mean, that is as good as it gets.
Huge gain for number 2, Caleb Bish, giving the Warriors a first down at the 25-yard line, and this offense is looking good early in tonight's contest. High snap going to be handed off to Caden Bish for a short gain.
And they're going to motion Klaus across, number 14. They use him as the lead block in that kind of dive. Nothing going there.
And bowling.
2nd and 10 after no gain on the first down play. Warriors got the ball first, looking to strike first here from Warrior Field. Bogner looking to pass, going deep again. He's got his man. Touchdown, Warriors! Caleb Bish with the score.
Well, one-on-one didn't work earlier. It's working here. A streak just right down the middle of the field. It's a foot race. And not many guys are going to be able to win that one against Caleb Bish. Just one-on-one. That was the only read it looked like. Man, I was impressed by that throw. Bogner never really got the feet set under him. He was just kind of drifting to his left side, threw off balance, and it was a dime.
Bogner not able to connect with Bish on the first play of the game on the very exact same play. They're able to do it here for a 25-yard score. Mohawk draws first blood tonight. Ooh, PAT nearly blocked, but it's good. 7-0, Mohawk with the lead.
Really impressed by that first drive, Dom. They set the tone. Short one, too. I mean, that just came on chunk plays.
It absolutely did right there, number 6. You've got Ben Bogner leading the way. Dangerous quarterback. You said he's one of the best in the Northern 10. I guess we got our first example of how good he is.
Get taped up by Tyson Debenett, former head trainer at Heidelberg University. Lots of Heidelberg guys over here. Rodney.
Yeah, he's
the PA
downstairs.
Announcer. Love to see the connection.
Absolutely. Well, 10-20 here in the first quarter. Mohawk 7, Carey 0. Of course, we'll get our first chance to see the Carey Blue Devils offense here in a moment. Of course, it's a beautiful night from Sycamore, Ohio, about 61 degrees. It feels like 61 degrees, but it's just gorgeous. This is perfect weather.
Kicking off for the Warriors, number 20, Braxton Fritz.
Phoenix and Smith Hayward back deep.
And it's going to be Hayward who kind of slips, and that's where they're going to call him down. And that's where we get our first look at the Blue Devils.
Yeah, when playing on grass field like this, it's always going to be a little bit more slippery, and it just comes out from underneath them. 61 degrees here at Sycamore, Warrior Field. It's a great night. It's been
really
cold
is.
all week.
I know. This is warm weather compared to what we've had all week. 30s and 40s. And this, great night for a first place showdown. 1st and 10 from the 13 after Hayward slipped. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Bose taking it, and it's going to be drugged to the ground for short gain. Number 18, Kyler Bose, the junior quarterback here for Carey Blue Devils. Of course, they've got this vaunted rushing attack. Bose is not among the leaders on the team, by the way. The guys you see right here on the screen, those are the ones to watch out for. And it's going to be number 24, Eli Steen, who gets the first tote among the trio.
Yeah, they're using Steen like a fullback here. They just run a dive up the middle for a couple yards, make it now 3rd and manageable as the pass personnel comes in.
So it's going to be 3rd and 5 from the 18-yard line. Of course, Carey started off about the 13-yard line after slipping and falling on the kick return. So here we go. Keep an eye on number 10, Phoenix, as he's the speed option. And they're going deep. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage and nearly intercepted by number 22, Caden Bish.
And here's what we're talking about, those opportunities to see it goes. That should have been picked off. Caden Bish, the sophomore running back, he should have had that. I mean, it bounced it up in the air. That's as easy as an interception as I think you're going to get.
No question. As it stands, though, incomplete. 4th down, and Carey's going to be forced to punt the ball away. You've got Heyman and Bish back deep for Mohawk. Decent return on the kickoff, nearly blocked at the line of scrimmage, so it's a low line drive right around the midfield. And look, Mohawk's going to get great field position again here, Zach.
Absolutely. Hayden Parker, senior, almost got in there.
Oh.
Man, how would that crowd have reacted? I mean, that would have been an explosion. Get a
no
great
doubt.
first drive and then a punt block.
Yeah.
Put you on the 5 or 10. I mean, man.
Senior night here from Sycamore as all the Mohawk seniors were recognized at midfield before tonight's football contest. So congratulations for 4 years of hard work, and let's see if it pays off as they look to, many of them said Colonel Crawford was the defining win of the season. Well, let's see if they can pull off another one tonight as you see the Mohawks powering forward here for a short gain.
Yeah, Carey, they're a better team than their overall record shows. I mean, 4-1, it's Carey, Seneca East, and Mohawk up at the top of this N10 conference. And I mean, when you're playing conference foes like this, I mean, everything is going to be just a fight.
And, you know, they're so familiar with each other as well. But like I said in pregame, Carey's the marked team. They've won the Northern 10 however many times in a row now. So everybody wants to come in here and defeat them. Here we go. It's going to be number 6, Bogner, going deep again. And he's got Heyman. Heyman, he connects. Number 5, Kane Heyman with the reception. And the Mohawks are in business.
Yeah, Kane Heyman, he's among the top 2 receivers in all of the conference. He had 656 coming into this one, 9 touchdowns. That's good for 2nd in the N10. And, I mean, when you have guys like Heyman and you have Bish on the other side, I mean, this is just a electric passing offense.
A pick-your-poison type of situation for the Mohawks here is Bish takes it up the middle and touchdown for the Mohawks.
Absolutely untouched up the middle, Dom.
Number 22, Caden Bish with the score. And the Mohawks are up 13-0 here in the first quarter.
The offensive line turning their guys is beautiful. Brant Kirian, junior kicker.
PAT is up and good, and the Warriors have a 14-0 lead from Sycamore, Ohio.
Stay right here. You're locked in on Heart of Ohio Sports.
From the game to online, Baskin Communications has you covered. Since 1906, Baskin Communications has been here for you. Because we're not just serving your community, we're part of it. Trust your local cooperative for fast, reliable fiber internet. Connect with us today and experience the difference of local, dependable service that's built for you. Bascom Communications, your neighbor, your network. Contact us at Bascom Communications for more information.
Want to take your marketing plan to the next level? Let's talk. Shoot us an email at hoosbroadcasting@gmail.com.
I'm Zach Dillon, and you're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports here from Warrior Field in Sycamore, Ohio. We've got a huge Northern 10 showdown. So far, Zach, it's been all Mohawk tonight.
Yeah, 2 quick drives. The offense has looked unstoppable. The defense needs to step up.
It's going to be number 6, Hayward, who tips it and is forced to bring it up from deep in his own territory. Bad field position, and Hayward had a bit of a miscue on the first return as he slipped. This time you see it just kind of goes by him after hitting his hand.
Yeah, Owen Patrizzi, look at this special teams play.
Boop. Oh.
Great tackle.
All right, Carey backed up deep in their side of the field again. This is right around the same place that they started last drive. So they've got some making up to do here as they're in a 14-point deficit. Let's see what they can do. Not really an air it out type of team, more of a ground and pound. Phoenix in motion, but whoa, look at that. Man, that was number 24, Eli Steen, who just put his shoulder down and drilled someone.
In on the tackle, Brady Kaufman.
It's a backfield full of Steens, 22 and
was.
24, Eli and Luke Steen respectively.
That's 240 pounds of steam there, Zach. Oh, my goodness. Man, well, somebody certainly got their money's worth on that tackle. That's for sure. All right, 2nd and 8 for Carey here as they're looking to string together a few good plays to get a first down on this one. Flag down on the field as Phoenix gets the ball up to the 30-yard line. Right now it could be a first down, but we'll see what the flag's all about.
Conversation was thrown on the near sideline right at the 20. Suggests to me they got a problem with the block.
It's going to be on Mohawk.
Sideline
First down.
Give him plenty of room.
So that was a sideline warning, not one of your more common calls.
Nope. You heard the PA. I don't know if you heard the PA announcer. He's like, there's plenty of room down there. So anyways, first down Carey with a nice pitch and catch to Phoenix, and he's able to bring it up to the 29-yard line. We got the I formation. They're going to toss it to number 29, Brandon Tanner, who's going to be hit hard by the Mohawk defense.
Yeah, they got on him in a hurry. There was a
Tackle by Patrizzi
whole
and
bunch
Friends.
of Warriors that got it. Patrizzi and Friends is a great
They're ready for it.
explanation. Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing going there. And they are keyed in on this run game, absolutely. They've been prepping it all week. They're one of the best in the country. Patrizzi coming into this game, 14 tackles for loss, probably make that 15.
I would add 15 to his tally there.
Yeah.
All right, 2nd and 8 from the 31-yard line for the Carey Blue Devils. And they're going to take it right off to the right side there, short gain.
Bose with the keeper.
And it's going to be number 18, Kyler Bose, holding on to it.
Yeah, they're using Puckett as the lead blocker there. 3rd down. 3.5 to get, it looks like. I think they're probably keeping this on the ground. That's their identity. But again, Mohawk, they're keyed in on it. They have some big guys up front that can stop the run. They can muddy up those waters, those running lanes.
Bose, quarterback keeper, and he shoots through the left side of that offensive line. How close is he? We'll find out.
Bose with
The near side official marked it way short. The far side official
First
was
down.
at the 40, and it looks like he won out.
Yeah, first down for Carey, and you're right, Zach. The officials had 2 different interpretations of where it ended.
They weren't close either.
No.
They were 4 or 5 yards apart almost.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not 5, but 3.
It was a noticeable difference. I mean, it's 3 yards for the first down. That's a big deal. First down Carey as they get another one. 1st and 10 from the 40. And they're doing some good work here. They're going to hand it off and just push their way forward. Nice little gain. Looks like it was number 48 Puckett who got the carry on that one. Kind of served as a fullback feature in the a little bit ago, right before they got that first down. So big fella getting a carry.
Yeah, Eli Steen, number 24. That's how they've been using him all year. Kind of in that fullback position. I formation here.
This time it's going to be Tanner off to the right side. Actually, it's Steen, not Tanner. Eli Steen with the carry. He's going to be just short of that first down marker, so it'll bring up 3rd and short for the Carey Blue Devils.
Eli Steen now officially over 1,000 yards on the season. There he's big number 24. I mean, he is just a really hard guy to take down. He's a hard runner.
Pitch to Steen, who takes it on the right side. First down and more for the big fella.
You're going to need 2 or 3 guys to take him down, and it looks like Patrizi shaking up on the play. I mean, I don't blame him. That is a big guy on little guy matchup. 1 broken tackle, 2 broken tackles, and man, if they can get him going, that's how they're going to get into this game and win this game, is just pounding the rock, wearing on this defense. But, I mean, this is something everybody, I think, in the whole stadium knew was going to happen. This is Carey's identity. They run the ball well. They run the ball hard.
Average well over 300 a night, too. All right, it's going to be Bose rolling to his left. Intercepted. Intercepted by Heyman, and he's still running as he falls to the ground around the 42-yard line. Number 5, Kane Heyman with the pick.
Yeah, let's take a look here on the replay. Watch that left edge. Comes in hot, and I think he gets a hand on him right there, pulls the jersey, maybe just enough for Heyman, the wide receiver, the leading wide receiver on this team, to go up and get it.
Kane Heyman with a huge interception, and that was something that you warned us about in our keys to the game, Zach. Those turnovers, who's going to capitalize? And right now, Mohawk gets the first pick.
Just remember, Carey, they have as many takeaways as they have giveaways, so the defense plays tough. Very well could put them back into it.
Bish moving, it's going to be Bogner running up, taken down.
Well, they had a step on the outside. Woodland coming over the middle. On that outside, he had to step up the pressure, and that was why he got brought down. But he had the wide receiver. I think he was working on Phoenix, number 10. Had him by a step or 2.
Of course, they were able to connect on those deep ones the first couple drives, so that's something you have to account for. As it turns out, it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. After Bogner taken down, he gets it to Heyman, hit at the line. He takes off. 45, 50. He's still moving. 45. And he's going to be hit from behind and drugged down. First down, Warriors.
Broken tackles. Phoenix almost had him for a loss. Taking a look at the replay over here. Phoenix coming off the edge. Woodland unable to secure that block, but that's okay. Number 48, Mace Puckett, also had an opportunity, and when you need that many guys in the secondary to bring him down, I think it was Ritter who, Boston Ritter came down with it. But when you need that many people to make that play, it's typically not a good look for your defense.
1st and 10 for the Warriors, as it's going to be number 6, Ben Bogner, off to the left side, and he's got another first down for Mohawk.
He is not afraid of the contact. Quarterback power to the left side. You're just using Caden Bish as that lead blocker. Gets way out in front. I mean, caught the Blue Devils off guard.
And Bogner, over 700 yards on the season rushing the ball. As you see, he averages nearly 7 yards a carry. Deadly, deadly weapon right there for Mohawk. All right, let's bounce down to Connor. I believe you've got a little look around the area here.
Yes.
With some of our area scores and teams.
We do, guys. So we're going to start with the N10. We have Upper Sandusky and Colonel tied at 7 in the first quarter. And then bouncing around some more, you got Hopewell on top of Woodmore, 16-0. Lakota Lucas tied at 0. Norwalk on top of Columbian, 7-6. And Seneca East on top of Bucyrus, 15-0.
There you have it. Our little Klaus sponsorship looking around the area here. And Klaus giving us our local scores. We thank you. Love that. And, of course, our score here, Mohawk 14-0 with 1:12 in the first quarter. And they're driving, Zach.
They absolutely are. This offense has been it's just really impressive. They're given a bunch of different looks. They can run the ball. They can throw the ball.
Bogner, quarterback keeper. And he's going to be trucked. It just takes half the defense with him, it seems like.
With the carry.
Nice first down carry there.
I think he slipped into that one. It was like a read option, but he followed the line of the running back, so he used Bish almost as a lead blocker again.
Mohawk has looked really good so far tonight. Of course, 14-point lead tends to do that. Here we go. Bogner looking to pass. He's rolling to his left, got some pressure, gets it away. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and long for the Warriors.
Yeah, this was a broken play. The outside, only one wide receiver takes off here. The other two weren't even looking, and so he just has nowhere to go with the ball. He's able to flush himself out of the pocket and thankfully able to throw it away.
So it'll be 3rd and 8 for Mohawk, as they're looking to tack on more points and extend their lead to a 3-score lead if possible. All right, you've got Bish in the backfield next to Bogner. Bogner rolls to his right, looking to pass all the way. He's got some heat coming at him, and he's going to have to throw it away, as it was number 40, Dash Puckett, applying the pressure.
Yeah, good stop here by the defense. They needed this one. Puckett absolutely delivering the pressure. And this is the first time that the Warriors have looked uncomfortable. And you're kind of in no man's land right now, unless you have a kicker like Calvert last week.
Ooh, that was 45-yard field goal.
School record.
Absolutely. That was something. Here we go. 4th and 8. As Mohawk's going for it. Bogner throwing it deep. Just missed Kane Heyman.
Yeah, you're running vertical routes on all 3 of those receivers, hoping the middle one comes open and splits the safety from the slot position. That ball, it was just really good coverage. We'll see.
Looked like he might have had a step too.
Maybe, but this is a tight window. Hayward coming over the middle, trying to get behind that safety. That is just a tight window. And an overthrown ball. Good job by the Blue Devils, making a stop.
There you have it. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. As they get the ball back after a strong defensive stop. And they're going to toss it to big number 24, Eli Steen. They fumbled it, and it's going to be Puckett who picks it up. And he stumbles across midfield over to the 40-yard line. What just happened, Zach?
See it on replay here. The pitch out to the right side, and this ball is just coughed up. He just lost it. Take a look at Inside Baseball. I was looking at the monitor trying to find that.
Wow.
Who exactly coughed it up? I think it was number 54, maybe.
I don't know, but it was a very end of the first quarter here, and a very timely scoop by number 48, Mace Puckett.
It was Patrice. Patrice's the one that was able to strip that ball out. Great play. I mean, he's been all over the field tonight.
No question. All right, after the first quarter of play here in Sycamore, Ohio, it is the Warriors 14, the Blue Devils 0.
Stay right here. You're locked in on Heart of Ohio Sports.
From the game to online, Baskin Communications has you covered. Since 1906, Baskin Communications has been here for you. Because we're not just serving your community, we're part of it. Trust your local cooperative for fast, reliable fiber internet. Connect with us today and experience the difference of local, dependable service that's built for you. Baskin Communications, your neighbor, your network. Contact us at Baskin Communications for more information.
Want to take your marketing plan to the next level? Let's talk. Shoot us an email at hoosbroadcasting@gmail.com. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. We're back in Sycamore, Ohio at Warrior Field. Carey Blue Devils, Northern 10 showdown with the hometown Mohawk Warriors. Dominic Helmstetter, Zach Dillon here, and Carey is moving the ball.
They are. They just came up with a really nice stop on defense. It was Patrizzi who was able to knock that out.
So it's second and third after a solid run here by the Blue Devils. They're going to pitch it to number 24, Steen, and Steen squares his shoulders. First down for Carey. And Steen is a big fella.
He absolutely is. I like how they're using number 29, Tanner. They're using him like a running back. They're using him like a tight end, like a fullback. He is all over the field, kind of gadget guy. They'll put him in motion and then use him as a late blocker. See him there now on the sidelines, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are some gadget plays for him.
First and 10 from the 32 here for Carey. I formation. And ball is on the field. I think Mohawk picked it up. Mohawk's got it, their second turnover of the night.
Yeah, live by the turnover, die by the turnover. Eli Chevalier came up with this one. Yeah, just never quite got the handoff. I don't know if that was supposed to be play action or if Steen just never took it as the running back, but man, that one comes right back to bite you.
That hurts because that's the second turnover that Carey's had tonight, and this fumble ends what was your most promising offensive possession of the night. So it'll be first and 10 from the 35-yard line in Mohawk. They got to be feeling pretty good here as they were they were out on the fourth down play of their last possession. Here we go. It's going to be Bogner. Dumps it off. He's got his man Heyman. A little space. He's going to be knocked down around the 42-yard line. Solid gain on first down for Mohawk.
Yeah, they have the jailbreak screen on here. That's what you call it. From the slot, it's Heyman. He runs out, then he comes back like he's running a curl, but he's actually coming back a little sharper than that, catching that ball underneath, giving your right tackle, number 73, it's Brady Kaufman, enough time to get out there and put that block on that outside cornerback. So you're putting a big guy on a little guy and hoping good things happen.
Heyman with a 7-yard gain on first down brings up second and 3 from the 42. Bogner, quarterback keeper all the way. He's going to be hit behind the line, and he's going to work his way forward for a short gain.
Carter Boehm, I think, makes this one happen. Just pushing that outside receiver, that blocker, right back into the play.
Bogner, a dual threat quarterback, one of the best in the Northern 10. Having a chance to see some great quarterbacking tonight. 3rd and 2. Hard count down there, trying to catch Carey off guard. Bogner, quarterback keeper. He'll be hit behind the line for a loss. It's number 86. Reed Blankenmeyer with the tackle.
You mentioned Bogner, one of the best running quarterbacks in the N10. He's actually the 4th best rusher overall in the N10. He's got 675 yards. He's averaging about 85 a game. Hasn't lost a fumble yet, and 4 touchdowns.
Not bad at all.
Not
bad at all.
Second best passer, 4th best rusher. I mean, I can only imagine what they could do if they could line them up outside.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, they're forced to punt the ball away. Bogner does that too. And he hits it pretty good as it goes out of bounds around the 15-yard line. So Carey's defense doing a good job again of slowing down Mohawk. Now their offense just needs to do something with these opportunities.
Yeah, looking at the stat line, what else does Bogner do? He is the best punter if you're looking at average in the N10. 42.7 yards per punt. That's really good.
Pretty much what we just saw.
Exactly. Also use Klaus in the punting game.
Plays defense as well there. He just does it all. Heck, he probably calls plays. I mean, who knows? What doesn't he do? We'll find out. 1st and 10 here for Carey, as it's going to be Bo's quarterback keeper as he is running off to the right side, and Mohawk's got him. Not much running room for number 18, Kyler Bowes.
Patrizzi and Klaus with the tackle.
And Patrizzi, we've heard his name several times there for the Mohawks, or for Mohawk, and he's just been all over the place. Another tackle for loss, perhaps.
He has been dynamic. He's been playing great special teams, great defense. He has the forced fumble on that strip.
Forced to be reckoned with, yeah.
Linebacker.
Bowes throws, gets it to Puckett. It's going to be just short.
Is complete to Puckett.
One of a handful of Pucketts on this team.
I was going to say, there's a few Pucketts out there.
Yeah, there's Bryce Puckett, number 83, who we've seen tonight. Mace Puckett, who's 48, who we've seen tonight. Now 40, getting a third Puckett involved. It's a Puckett line.
It really is. And I'm sitting here, I'm looking around, I'm like, are they brothers, cousins? I mean, you've got a Bryce Puckett, he's a senior.
We got a bunch of
junior.
We got a bunch of Steens, a bunch of Pucketts, a bunch of Fishes. I mean,
that works.
Say a name, you got a pretty good chance it's one of those.
You betcha. And let's see where they spot this one as Carey's right around the 1st down marker. And I think it's Bowes with that quarterback keeper. 1st down for Carey. A little misdirection there as they've been featuring the I formation. 1st down Carey as they move those chains.
So your defense goes out and gets another stop. Your offense needs to make something happen. You can't have another turnover. Run the ball with Steen. Lean on that defense.
Strong carry there by Eli Steen.
With the carry. Heminger with the stop. 2nd down.
So it'll be 2nd and 4 here for Carey as they've been able to string together some positive yards. 14-0 here from Warrior Field. Mohawk with a commanding lead as we've got 6 minutes left in the first half of play. Phoenix in motion. They're going to give it to Steen. 1st down for the Blue Devils.
Steen with another carry.
Make sure you stay tuned here for our halftime show in minutes. Hope and Foss, brought to you by Hope and Fostoria. Of course, we will review all of the first half of play, and then we will feature halftime marching band performance brought to you by Forte Music. All here at Heart of Ohio Sports and heartofohiosports.com. 1st and 10 after Steen got a 1st down. He's going to take it and be hit by 3 Warriors.
And that's how you got to do it. Bish was there, Reinhardt. Got another one in there. But that's what it takes, is Chevalier, I think. That's what it takes. You need 3 or 4 guys to bring down a big guy like Steen. And that's how you use it, right? Your initial guy, you get there, you just hold on to him for dear life if you have to. You slow him down and you wait for the rest of the team. Rally to the ball.
2nd and 9 from the 41-yard line. Bose looking to pass. Trouble. He's going to be flushed out. He's going to run. 45-50. First down and a little bit more for number 18, Kyler Bose.
Really good defense. Even better decision here by Bose to pull it. I mean, there was nowhere to go with the football. He steps up, he felt the pressure, and breaks contain it. And sometimes when you have just great coverage on the back end in the secondary, it just leaves him all alone to pick up the first down like that.
Great feel, great step up and run for the first down there. Kyler Bose, as Carey has another first down. They're now across midfield at the 42-yard line, looking to get their first points of the night. So they've got a 2-possession deficit. It's going to be Steen who takes the pitch. He squares his shoulders and just stumbles forward. Oh, my goodness.
You love to see it. Look at Bose. He's going to pitch this ball and try to be
Get
lead
out of the
blocker.
way.
He's going to try to lead block outside. Steen just decided to cut it right up the middle and falling and turning and spinning his way almost for a first down.
Bose thought he was going to be the lead blocker, and Steen had another idea on that one. He had a little window on the backside, so hey, great way to turn it up. 8 yards there on it, 2nd and 2 after a big rumble by number 24. They're going to give it back to Steen. He's just going to lower those shoulders, and first down. Flag on the field, though.
That flag goes out of the 32-yard line.
Face mask on Mohawk is what it looks like. What it looks like.
Ref cam is something else.
That's pretty cool.
Foul, face mask against the Warriors. First down.
So Mohawk penalty ensures that Carey gets that first down, and Carey threatening to score here on a solid drive. 3:46 left in the half. You're going to give it to Puckett right up the middle, and he keeps churning those legs and moving as he drags himself inside the 10. Oh, my goodness. Mace Puckett.
He's running like a snowball right now. It's just downhill, and he seems to be picking up more momentum as he gets each and every carry. I mean, just leaning on a defense. Now,
correction. I would say, correction, it's Dash Puckett, not Mace Puckett. It's Puckett.
It is Puckett, Mace Puckett, number 48, Dash,
Sorry.
number 40, Bryce, number 83. I get it.
They're all getting in on the game tonight, Zach. Here we go. It's going to be Steen. Oh, hit a couple times inside the 5 now. First down and goal for Carey.
And Bish takes a hit here on the back end. He got leveled from that safety position.
Man. What do you do when you see Eli Steen just coming at you, shoulders level, and just
you better hope you're not in the second level.
You have to make some family decisions back there.
Business decisions, exactly. No, but seriously, you need to hope that your defensive line has at least put a hand on him, because if he comes untouched to the second level, all those littler guys, look out.
Bose, quarterback keeper, as he lunges forward just short of the marker. So it'll be 2nd and goal for Carey.
Take a look at this second effort here by Bose. He gets hit initially right here, and then he's piling forward. He's making sure his knees are up off the ground, his waist is high in the air.
How much you want to bet that number 24 gets the next carry?
Oh. Make sure you visit that tent down there at the west end zone.
1 minute, 45 seconds left in the first half of play here from Warrior Field. Mohawk with a 14-0 lead. That could change here in moments. Carey's knocking on the door. Steen stopped at the line. He lunged forward. Touchdown, Carey. Number 24, Eli Steen with the score.
Yeah, you're going to motion over the pucket, boys. And Steen does the rest. Just power running inside, outside, doesn't matter. He can do it all.
Pucket boys, I kind of like that. It's gang warfare there.
See Heyman come off a little shaken up after that.
PAT is good. It is now 14-7 here from Warrior Field on Heart of Ohio Sports.
At First National Bank
Klaus
of Sycamore,
Construction,
we are a
located
truly
in New
local
Riegel,
bank that
Ohio, is one of the
community-based
top
and
design-build
community-focused.
general contractors.
We are invested
Klaus
in your
Construction
success,
Corporation
and our
takes
team is
pride
here
in
to
giving
help.
their customers the best
First
possible
National Bank of
products and
Sycamore,
service.
banking that
From
just makes
conception
sense.
design to completion, Klaus Construction will handle every aspect of your project. Please call Klaus Construction at 419-448-1365 or visit their website at klausconstruction.com. Remember Klaus Construction for all your building and construction needs.
Watching Heart of Ohio Sports here on the Extreme. We're at Warrior Field, and we've got a Northern 10 showdown here, Zach. As you see, the Carey Blue Devils just scored because of number 24, Eli Steen. It is a 14-7 Mohawk lead right now, and Mohawk, they've got 90 seconds to do something with it because Carey gets the ball back in the second half. Here we go, Bish. He's going to bounce it out, and he's going to be taken down around the 33-yard line. Flag on the field.
Yeah, we're going to get a holding here. It was number 9, Hayden Parker. Do we have a replay of it? We don't, but you got to trust me on that one. It was one of the inside blockers, and I think it was number 54 got spun around for Carey.
So that one's on Mohawk, which a promising return is going to be kicked back a little bit. And let's go down to Connor and take a quick look around at some scores here, brought to you by Klaus.
As we update here in the N10, you have Colonel Crawford on top of Upper Sandusky right now, 14-7 in the second quarter. And then Seneca East is all over Bucyrus, 35-0. So you will have Seneca East going into Week 10, still contention to get that title for the N10.
Yeah.
And then some SBC River action. You got Hopewell up on top, Woodmore 30-0. And you got Calvert at Willard up 20-0. And a little shocker right now. Let's look at this game. Margaretta on top of Gibsonburg, 7-0.
Oh, great job, Connor.
Over with the adrenaline stream, Columbians on top of Norwalk, 26-7 in the second quarter.
There you have it. Klaus Construction, look around. Local scores brought to you by Connor Roush. All right, Heyman there with the catch and slip, so no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. They caught Carey. Yep, there you have it. Number 30, Carter Bain got caught.
Yeah, Bain wasn't the only one. Steen also as well.
Any of the puckets?
None of the puckets.
Okay, all right, they're clean.
I think Steen able to control himself before it got across that line. So
Free 5 yards.
free 5 yards, 57 seconds left to play. That's a good one.
Of course, Mohawk, they've done a great job. They've got big play potential. That's how they scored the first touchdown. Long throw. Able to connect with Bish. And then Heyman, he's been in on the passing game. It's been quite the duo tonight. Oh, slips again. Starting to see that come up here as Bogner tried to connect with Bish, and Bish just slipped, fell down, and you got to wonder how's that going to play out here in the second half.
It's cooling off a little bit, down from 64 degrees down to 58, so we'll start seeing a little dew. They booted the quarterback out to the left side there. Man, it's just... I understand why they do it, but at this level, the high school, you have to have someone who can really put that ball confidently like that, because you're asking these guys to throw across their body like a shortstop, and they just got to be really, really athletic. It's a difficult throw, even for one of the best quarterbacks in the N10.
Quarterback keeper Bogner, he's got first down and more. 40, 45, great blocking out front across midfield. Taken down at the 45. And oh my goodness, Kane Heyman, great block to help spring number 6, Ben Bogner.
First down, Mohawk.
There you see it, Heyman, great downfield blocking. And Mohawk's going to call it timeout down on the field. 43 seconds left here in the quarter. Mohawk looking to score now as Carey gets it first in the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, they do a lot for us. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Make sure you stay tuned here for our halftime show brought to you by Hope in Fostoria. Of course, we'll be featuring our local bands here, our halftime marching band for performance. Be brought to you by Forte Music here, Heart of Ohio Sports, the Extreme. Want to make sure that we thank all of our sponsors tonight: Carey Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope in Fostoria, National Machinery, First National Bank of Sycamore, UIS Insurance, Benchwarmers Restaurant, Forte Music, Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc., the Ohio Army National Guard, Redline Lawn Care, and so many more here that help support Heart of Ohio Sports. Got Little Hugo's, DAH Wraps, the Advertiser Tribune, Pioneer Seed, all helping keep Heart of Ohio up. Bogner going deep. Bish, the intended receiver, incomplete.
Yeah, great coverage there on the back end. It was number 6, Lucas Smith Hayward, and Brandon Tanner. They're in coverage. I mean, they were just in lockstep with him. Great coverage on the outside there, too. Logan Summit.
Want to make sure we also thank Fiesel's Frame and Collision, Klaus Electric, Drawn to the Surface, Bascom Communications, and the Edward Jones offices of Tiffin. Proud sponsors here at Heart of Ohio Sports. After the incompletion, it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line for Mohawk. And ball is on the ground. Bogner picks it up, tosses it. He's got his man, Heyman, 30, inside 25, first down, Mohawk.
Your pass complete to Heyman.
Woof. Look at this trickery.
He was a magic maker. Look at this. So that snap, he never quite gets his hands on it. He has the awareness to pick it up off the ground, boot out to the right side, which I don't think was
ineligible downfield.
Which I don't think it was intended, but on a broken play like that, let's go back to the replay and see where.
Who was it?
We're looking up front at the offensive line. Again, you can't get 1 to 2 yards before that line of scrimmage. Whoa.
Who was it?
Thank you all for your support.
I did not see a man
tight
downfield.
End. Tight end went down center field there.
He should be an eligible receiver, correct?
Is he it?
I mean, has to be. No one on the offensive line stepped up. You saw quarterback Bogner trying to figure out what exactly was going on.
And Mohawk calls a timeout down on the field. And as it stands, it's going to be 2nd and 15 from the 50-yard line. So that penalty, as we are trying to figure out, negates a huge gain, pushes them back, and now they've got a long down and distance.
So I think you're right. They're going to say it's Klaus here who is ineligible. He had a conversation with the coach on the sideline going into that huddle, so that negates a huge gain.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts right there. That's their 3rd penalty here in the half, and that's probably the biggest one. So it'll be 2nd and 15 from the 50-yard line. Mohawk has used 2 timeouts. They've got 1 left here with 27.8 seconds left in the first half of play. They have a 14-7 lead and would really love to get a few more points before halftime. All right, let's see what the coaches are able to dial up here for the Warriors. Bogner looking to pass all the way. Going deep. And he's got Heyman, but not able to connect.
And once again, Summit in great coverage, as was Tanner. And I mean, just they got beat by that streak route twice already. They're not going to get it done again, right?
No.
They're going to be keyed in, especially with this little time left on the clock. Your safeties are staying deep.
You know, they may have been able to dump it off to, Bish down low at all that extra green space there, but incomplete 3rd and 15 for Mohawk. 3 split out wide. Bogner passing all the way, looking deep as he steps in, and it's Bish. And he's got it. What a catch by number 2, Caleb Bish.
What a catch indeed. I mean, they're running a cover 4 defense, and their linebacker is in man coverage, so it's basically prevent, and Bish, just a strong catch. He takes the contact. I mean, that is as good as you can do it.
First down Warriors, 14.7 seconds left. They burn their final timeout here. And of course, good time to use it as they get a huge conversion by Caleb Bish.
And going back, this shows you just what kind of quarterback Bogner is. I mean, that ball has to be placed there in the hands of the receiver Bish, and Bish has to be strong enough to catch that ball and absorb the contact. And you're doing it in a situation with this little time on the clock, and you have that pressure to try to make something happen. I mean, this is a really, really good Mohawk team.
No question. And you mentioned the placement there. He put it in only one spot, and that one spot is where his receiver could catch it. Great execution there by the Warriors as they're getting closer to that end zone. And let's see if they can come up with something. Realistically, they might have 2 shots at the end zone here before time runs out. So let's find out. 14 seconds left. See what Mohawk can do.
No timeouts. Got to use those sidelines.
Bogner steps up, throws it in the end zone. Incomplete as he overthrows Caleb Bish.
Yeah, that ball not catchable. Oh, you hate to see this.
Logan Summit slow to get up.
You hopefully this is just like a stinger, or the wind knocked out of him. He's up now. It's good to see.
Yeah, just kind of landed awkward after he was nudged going for the ball.
Yeah, he should be back.
Yeah, 8 seconds here for Mohawk. 14-7 lead for the hometown team on senior night.
Now, Kason Sherman, number 7, he's a senior. He's going to come in as the safety here to give Summit the breather.
Yeah, Carey's going to take a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And you're right, they had 3 safeties deep there. And you can see number 3, Summit, coming back into the game.
Yeah, so that's what they were running on the last play where Bish made an incredible grab. It was just cover 4. You're sending you're lining up with 3 safeties and an outside quarterback also going deep. So you have these 4 guys going deep. That's your cover 4. They have these deep zones. Nothing's getting behind them, right?
You think they're worried about any dump off, any short gains?
Well, so that's where you're running your linebacker, right up the middle. He's running maybe a spy, maybe like a deep middle zone hook over the middle of the field.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 8 seconds left in the half. Mohawk trying to do something with it. High snap, Bogner. He's got some pressure, steps up. He's got more pressure. He's going to be hit. He's going to be drug out of bounds with about a second left. So Carey pushes him out of bounds. The coaches are like, keep the clock moving. And that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to run out. Mohawk gets nothing, so it's going to be Warriors 14, Blue Devils 7 at halftime here at Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Hope in Fostoria is your prevention headquarters. Overseeing CARSA, they lead the fight against substance abuse with impactful campaigns like Parents Who Host Lose the Most, Red Ribbon Week, and the Hidden in Plain Sight display. They also drive the Suicide Prevention Coalition, promoting the 988 Crisis Hotline, mental health awareness, and Max's Miles Suicide Prevention Walk. Hope in Fostoria would like to remind you that mental health and addiction issues do not discriminate, but sometimes people do. Words matter. Stop the stigma. The words we use to describe mental illness and substance use disorders can impact the likelihood that people will seek help and the quality of help they receive. The language used relating to addiction is important. Using the right words helps to decrease stigma. Here are some helpful tips. Talk about substance use disorder as a chronic illness, not a moral failing, and be a leader in reducing stigma and promoting recovery from this disease. Learn more about Hope in Fostoria and reducing stigma at hopeinfostoria.com.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy, your legacy.
We are your neighbors, your sons and daughters. We are learning life and job skills and getting an education. We're proud to serve Ohio. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service at nationalguard.com/OH.
For over 150 years, National Machinery in Tiffin has been setting the standard in metal forming technology. Our innovative cold forming machinery is trusted by industries worldwide, from automotive to aerospace. We pride ourselves on delivering top quality products and world-class customer support, ensuring your business runs smoothly. At National Machinery, we're more than just a company. We're your partner in precision, innovation, and success. Visit us online and see how we're shaping the future one part at a time. It's time for high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports.
And I gotta tell you, fellas, you got a dynamite sound. But after listening to your last selection, I could have used a little more cowbell. Guess what? I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. Let's hear the Pride of Carey play Blue Oyster Cults. Don't fear the Reaper. classic from 1970, featuring CHS majorettes Maddie Bowers, Alex Garner, and Tate Fredericks. Bang your head as we conclude tonight's show with Mountain's biggest hit, Mississippi Queen. Miller with Assistant Director Linnell Lords and Major recognize the Carey School's administration commitment to excellence in the fine arts. Thank you for your attention this evening and continue support all year long. Good luck to both fans throughout the rest of the year and go Blue Devils!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Under the direction of Mrs. Lindsay Horde, Assistant Director Wyatt Price, and Major Advisor Shayna Price, please welcome to the field the Mohawk Marching Warriors. Welcome to the Marching Warriors' last home performance of the season. Tonight we are celebrating and honoring our seniors with the Senior Show. Get ready to hit the dance floor as we kick off the show with our first song that is sure to get you on your feet and grooving. Jam out with us to Maroon 5's Moves Like Jagger. junior high band members to the field. Please put your hands together and clap along to Lady Gaga's Applause. The seniors would like to take a moment and say a huge thank you to Mrs. Horde. They have each been in band since the 5th grade. Throughout the years, they have made many friends and many amazing memories. We will never forget the people we have met and the memories that you have made possible for us. So once again, we would like to say thank you so much, Mrs. Horde. To close our show this evening, we leave you with a timeless classic that you surely won't forget. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Simple Minds. Don't you forget about me.
have a senior spotlight, and it's going to shine on Colton Helton. His crush date would be to Chick-fil-A. His biggest influence is his father. Favorite teacher, Mrs. Cozell. Favorite vacation spot, Myrtle Beach. That favorite athlete, CeeDee Lamb. Colton is the son of proud parents Stacy and Matt Helton.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. We are invested in your success, and our team is here to help. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, but you can just listen to them. When recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
For over 150 years, National Machinery in Tiffin has been setting the standard in metal forming technology. Our innovative cold forming machinery is trusted by industries worldwide, from automotive to aerospace. We pride ourselves on delivering top quality products and world-class customer support, ensuring your business runs smoothly. At National Machinery, we're more than just a company. We're your partner in precision, innovation, and success. Visit us online and see how we're shaping the future, one part at a time. It's time for high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports. UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your homegrown agent, Jeff Leopold. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. We are invested in your success, and our team is here to help. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, but you can just listen to them. When recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
For over 150 years, National Machinery in Tiffin has been setting the standard in metal forming technology. Our innovative cold forming machinery is trusted by industries worldwide, from automotive to aerospace. We pride ourselves on delivering top quality products and world-class customer support, ensuring your business runs smoothly. At National Machinery, we're more than just a company. We're your partner in precision, innovation, and success. Visit us online and see how we're shaping the future, one part at a time. It's time for high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. It is halftime here at Warrior Field from Sycamore, Ohio. And we've got an excellent football game here in Heart of Ohio Sports. It is 14-7. The hometown Mohawk Warriors have a nice little lead over the Carey Blue Devils. But guess what, Zach? The Carey Blue Devils, they get the ball back here in the second half. I'm Dominic Helmstetter, Zach Dillon here on the call. And this is one excellent, one great, one amazing Week 9 football matchup in this area, the Seneca County area.
It has been. This is a premier matchup of the N10, two of the best teams. They are both 4-1 in conference play, and early on, it looked to be all Mohawk. I mean, the Warriors came out, they were operating on all cylinders. Their offense looked really, really, really good. And then Carey able to get that run game going behind Steen, and they were powering. And they were able to cut this lead in half, and they looked really darn good. They'll get the ball back here.
course, Caleb Bish, a big 25-yard touchdown catch to start the scoring drive here. And, of course, then Caden Bish coming in with an 8-yard touchdown score, all for Mohawk. And Steen, as you mentioned, that thunderous 2-yard touchdown score here to make it a little bit closer. So let's see what they can dial up in the second half of play.
Mohawk, number 20, Braxton Frisch.
This is really for Northern 10 supremacy, as you mentioned. Both teams 4-1, atop of the league here. Seneca East, the third team in this little matchup scheme. And, of course, the Warriors, they've got Seneca East next week. So that should be one excellent showdown. All right, kick is away, and here we go. It's going to be Hayward who picks it up 15-20. Oh, he's got some space. Taken down hard at the 30-yard line. We'll get our first look of the Blue Devils here in the second half. All right, Connor, I think you've got a few scores for us here around the area.
Yes, let's look at some scores. Let's start with some N10 action. Colonel Crawford is still on top of the Upper Sandusky, 14-7, and Seneca East with the commanding 49-6 lead on top of Bucyrus. And then if we head over to the A stream, Columbian is taking care of business against Norwalk, 33-7. Then you have Hopewell on top of Woodmore at half, 37-0, and you have Gibsonburg and Margaretta. Margaretta is up 7-0 on Gibsonburg at Gibsonburg. And then finally you got Lucas on top of Lakota right now, 27-3.
There you have our Klaus Electric scores around the area here as Steen powers his way forward for a gain of 4. Man, this Eli Steen, he is something. A junior, 6'1", 240 pounds. And when he gets his shoulders squared, he is a hard man to get to the ground. 2nd and 6 from the 34 here for the Blue Devils. Flag on the field as Bose throws it to Phoenix. Incomplete, and it looks like the flag is going to be on Carey. Yep, dead ball, false start. So it's like it never happened.
Replay, second down.
All right, Connor, I didn't hear anything about Calvert, another team that we might see in Week 10. Any news on Calvert Senecas?
The Calvert Senecas are on top of Willard, 34-0 at half.
There you go, man. Connor keeping us connected with everything in the area, brought to you by Klaus Electric. 14-7 here from Sycamore. Mohawk with the lead. Carey got the ball back first. Looking to do something with it as Steen works his way forward, trying to make up for the lost yardage from that penalty.
Yeah, they're going to try to pick up right where they left off at the end of half, leaning on this defense again. Now, they got a breather during halftime. They were able to get off their feet in the locker room, hydrate a little bit, and that does help for certain. But if you can keep that momentum, if you can keep rolling with the run game, that's how Carey gets back into this one.
No question. Carey, a fantastic rushing team. Nearly 370 yards a night. Dangerous all around. They've got several backs that can run it. Not to mention number 10 there, Trip Phoenix, who can catch it. Look at this. Steen just running people over, including his own O-lineman.
Yeah, you need 4 or 5 guys to bring him down when he gets going. Take a look at this. Everybody on the Mohawk defense just about finally brings him down after he gets enough for the first.
Even Dawson Birch now, number 51, his own teammate went flying about 3 yards. 1st and 10 for Carey as they're getting close to midfield here. Carey, of course, their lone score of the night came because Steen was able to punch it in the second quarter. And here you've got Puckett with some space.
Yeah, it's a nice change of pace. Puckett there hits that hole much harder than Steen does. Significantly easier to take down.
Number 48, Mace Puckett, one of the 3 Pucketts on the team. 1st down, Carey. Yeah, Mace, they kind of move him all over the field there. He's a blocker, he's a fullback, and he's a running back.
And it looks like he's going to get the carry again here after as they're helping Steen get his cleat on.
1st and 10 as they rush to the line, and it might be a timeout. Yes, indeed. Timeout. Carey is a little too much going on there.
I think, honestly, you're just letting Steen get a shoe back on and put him back
Yeah.
out there. I mean, he is the matchup that you want against this defense, and this is a defense that has been really good all season. Coming into this one, Mohawk, they allowed just 82 rush yards a game. That's the fewest in the entire conference. They're led by Owen Patrizzi, who's one of the best defenders, one of the best linebackers in the conference, son of Heidelberg wrestling coach Tony Patrizzi. He's also a very good wrestler as well.
As Mohawk defense has done a great job kind of checking the Carey offense. Carey offense averages about 29 points a night. They've only got 7 so far here on senior night from Warrior Stadium. Bose gives it to Steen as he powers his way forward. What a great second effort gain as he gets up to the 35-yard line. Look at this.
Reinhardt.
Take a look at how Carey's setting themselves up for the pass. You're having number 10, Trip Phoenix, and then number 48, that's Puckett. They're running these kind of crossing routes on the outside. The outside receiver comes inside towards the middle of the field. That slot receiver takes the outside past the numbers. They're setting themselves up to pass the ball like that.
Looks like number 40, Dash Puckett, gets the handoff. Close to that first down marker.
The tackle, Frisch.
First down, Carey.
A first down carry for Carey?
Carey for first down. Number 40, Dash Puckett. Not to be confused with number 48, Mace Puckett.
Or number 83, Bryce Puckett.
I know. Makes sense. We've got it. Here we go. Steen with the handoff as he just continues to plow his way forward for a nice gain on first down.
All 3 of them out there playing at once. Both Dash Puckett and Mace Puckett, the lead blockers there. They're using kind of like 2 fullbacks. And Steen pushed them both over with one hand.
Yeah. It's interesting. Last week we had Seneca East, and they feature more of a spread-out offense, and then we come here and watch Carey, which is that powerful I formation. They just like to run it straight at you, even if you know it's coming. Toss to Steen, off to the right side, just plows his way forward inside the 25-yard line, close to that first down marker.
On the stop, bench. And bench.
Reminds me of my high school days. We had the wing tee, Zach. I know it's one of your favorites.
That is my least favorite offense to watch. It is effective, especially when you get down at the Division 4, 5, 6, 7. And you start running out of guys. I mean, it works well. I just don't think it's very pretty football.
No, it's old school football. That's what we like to call it there. All right, 3rd and 2 here for Carey, as it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and Bose hops right in the middle. And I think he's short here, Zach, as the Mohawk defense pushes him back. Yeah, Bose really nowhere to go on this one.
And funny enough, if you hand that ball off to Steen, he has the first down easily.
Probably.
And Steen, I think, he slowed up as he recognized he was the lead blocker on that play. And he was looking for someone to hit and make that hole clear. But, I mean, if he has that ball, he's ahead of steam. He's probably inside the 20.
Yeah. 4th and 1 for Carey. They're down 7 points. They need to convert. Steen in the backfield, giving it to the big fella. He's hit hard at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be close. Mohawk says they stopped him.
Yeah, I think they did.
Let's see where the spot is. We've seen some disagreement before. Mohawk says it's their ball. They stopped him cold. the officials having a conversation.
Yeah, once again, that far side judge, he had it marked short.
They stopped him.
Yeah, that far side judge had it marked short. The near side of the field, that referee, he had it a little bit closer to the line, but I think this is the right call.
Steen trying to get it, unable to do so.
Yeah, then Mohawk knew it was coming. Everybody here in the place knew it was coming. I mean, this run game has been so good. That defense, again, led by Owen Patrizzi, has been really, really good.
Great stop for the Mohawk Warriors here as they get the ball back after keeping Carey out of the end zone. And they're going to have a 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. High snap as Bogner rolls to his right, throws it, incomplete. It looked like his intended receiver was number 24, Drew Woodland.
Yeah, unable to connect really with Woodland today, but there have been opportunities.
And we've seen a few high snaps back there to Bogner, and he's done a great job corralling the football and still trying to keep the play going.
Yeah, we've seen some snaps high. We've seen some that don't quite make it back there. The center, Eli Chevalier, 6'5", 240 junior. He plays both ways.
Bogner, high snap, quick pitch out to Heyman. Heyman nowhere to go as Puckett pushes him back to the ground.
Really impressed here by Mace Puckett on defense. It looked like he had this one, did Heyman. If he cuts that ball further up inside, but Puckett, again, he did a great job of breaking down, making the open field tackle.
Exactly.
And chopping up those feet, getting low, letting the play come to him.
Great open field tackle by number 48, Mace Puckett. So it'll be 3rd and 9 for Mohawk.
I'm watching Heyman, the slot receiver, over the middle.
He's got pressure. Bogner, he's going to be tripped up as he tries to throw it. Intercepted. Number 29, Brandon Tanner with the interception.
Intercepted by Tanner.
And Carey gets the ball back.
Yeah, you can't throw this ball, it feels like. Or if you do, you got to throw it away. I mean, the pressure was there. I mean, a last-ditch effort, and it was offline and short. Carey defense that time and time again makes the turnover. I mean, they have been playing well all season, and when they need it most in a game like this, they come up with the ball.
Huge turnover by number 29, Brandon Tanner, and Carey gets the ball back, and they're in business. They're going to hand it off to Steen as he powers his way up to the 25-yard line.
There's not a lot of elegance in how Steen runs the ball, but I mean,
effective,
who needs
though.
to be elegant when you have a sledgehammer, you know?
No kidding.
He hits the hole hard. He powers his way up the middle. He just puts that shoulder down, and I mean, he's just a big guy.
And he does it every single time, too, Zach. He gets those shoulders square, and he's a load to take down.
And it doesn't look like he slows down at all. And I mean, when you're that kind of power back, you have a little bit more of that stamina. You're not as...
Bose looking to pass, and he's got his receiver. It's going to be close. Phoenix, I don't know if he got enough for the first down, but he's right there near the marker. Might be short.
And again, that doesn't really matter because I think you're not only in 4th down territory, but if you need a yard, if you need less than a yard, you have it almost automatically with Steen if you can get that clean handoff. At least that's what it feels like. Maybe Mohawk once again comes up with a turnover on downs.
Great catch by Trip Phoenix. That'll bring up 3rd and 1. And I imagine Steen's going to get it. Nope. Phoenix or Puckett. What? No, what? All right, they tried to pitch it to Steen. It's live on the ground. Bose goes out of bounds with it. Oh, my goodness. All sorts of mayhem down there as Steen was the intended running back. Check this out, Zach. Oh, my goodness.
So this is a read option. He's going to pitch it out there, and that's just in front of him. A little bit offline. I'd like to see Steen trailing that quarterback a little bit closer because that has to be almost a horizontal pass. And that's where that came from. It was the read option on the inside. You have that pitch off outside, and
what was a 3rd and 1 now turns into a 4th and 7 after the missed pitch. And Bo's looking to pass. He's going deep. It's a throw-up. Phoenix, the intended receiver, incomplete. Turnover on downs.
We'll take a look at it on replay here. I think that outside DB, was it number 5, Heyman? The outside cornerback on that left side is who made that play. The safety took the deep route over the top. Great coverage. It was Bish. But they had an open man underneath running that 10-yard out route. I think that was number 48, Mace Puckett.
Yeah.
They just went out to that left side. The cornerback came up and took away that route that was at the sticks. Safety covers over the top really well. That's a great defensive possession.
Just feels like a wasted opportunity by Carey. All right, Bogner, quarterback keeper. He's got space. 40, 45, and he gets pushed out of bounds at the 48-yard line. A little extra pushing and shoving there. But no flag as Bogner gets a first down for Mohawk.
Yeah, Boston Ritter got tangled up. It was kind of a no. He wasn't trying anything.
No.
Great play right up the middle. The blocking was great. They had that kick out that you saw. Quarterback just followed his offensive line right underneath. A nice wide open hole.
Look, Bogner averages 7 yards a carry. You can see it right there. 1st and 10 from the 47. Mohawk able to stop Carey moments ago, and now they're making him pay as Bogner, he's got everybody coming after him as he's pushed out of bounds at the line.
It's quarterback draw, designed run here to the left side. Let's see where it breaks down because the defense was not fooled at all. Yeah, that offensive line just tangled up. They just got lost in the weeds. I mean, they need to get out of there, find their man, because it's not quite like a screenplay, but you are trying to funnel your guys to the outside. You're trying to open up whatever gap that quarterback is supposed to run through. You want to kind of let everybody waterfall off you to the outside.
2nd and 9 from the 48-yard line after Bogner's taken down. Quarterback keeper right up the middle. He gets through. 45. This is going to be a first down for Bogner.
And I mean, that is just fun. He's spinning his way through the defense. I mean, it feels like an impossible play coming out of that untouched.
3 straight quarterback keepers. This one for a first down, and Bogner would not be stopped, Zach.
I mean, it's almost not fair when you think you have him. It looks like he's dead to rights, but no, he's just spinning his way through traffic.
1st and 10 from the 42 after a huge first down run by Bogner. And Mohawk, they're making Carey regret not doing more on that last offensive possession. 14-7, Mohawk with the lead. Bogner rolling to his right, throws it. He's got Bish, another first down for the Warriors. And they move those chains. They keep moving those chains.
I mean, Bogner is just on fire right now. Look at this dart.
In
he
his
throws
element.
out to the wide receiver. They're going to boot him out to the right side. I mean, this throw's on the run. Like, he doesn't even have to stop. He doesn't have to get his feet set. But he just throws a laser to Bish on the outside. It's just, I mean, he is playing out of his mind right now.
And Bish, excellent route as he had at least 3-yard pad next near the nearest defender there. So 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line here. Mohawk looking good here in the 3rd quarter as they want to add to this lead so they can maintain dominance in the Northern 10. Bogner, he's looking deep. And it looks like Woodland, the intended receiver, flag is on the field.
Yeah, this is going to be pass interference. Remember, this is not a spot foul, so this is going to, oh man, you can see the coaches are
Hayward.
irate.
Yeah, Hayward, I think it's on him. You can see his hands going up in the air.
Again, there was just hand fighting in there in the end zone. Maybe. I think the defensive backs are doing a good job of using their bodies to push that wide receiver outside, out of bounds, and that's going to be on number 6. You're right. That is Smith Hayward. He wasn't playing the ball, and that's where that call comes from. You got to get your head back around. But again, they really like their matchup on the outside with Heyman. And Bish, too.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Bogner, quarterback keeper again, and he's got room. 10, 5, one guy to get around. He dives for the end zone. They're going to say he's down short. No, touchdown. Touchdown, Mohawk.
I mean, you can't do it any better than that. This play, it was supposed to be like this play action quarterback keep that read inside. He busts it outside when there's nothing. And look at this. He just absorbs the contact, and he's fighting for every single yard. That's clearly a touchdown. I mean, he's one of the best in the conference. He's one of the best in the entire division.
So he has 21 touchdowns through the air, Bogner does. That being his 5th touchdown on the ground. It is now 21-7 Mohawk over Carey here at Heart of Ohio Sports.
We are your neighbors, your sons and daughters. We are learning life and job skills and getting an education. We're proud to serve Ohio. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service at National Guard.
Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. Your premier financial institution in Seneca County since 1952. Your community, your legacy. Federally insured NCUA.
Ben Bogner, the star of the game here, as he just punched in his 5th rushing touchdown of the season, and he's given the hometown fans something to cheer for, as Mohawk has a 21-7 lead over the very tough Carey Blue Devils.
This is about as good a quarterback play as you're going to get at the high school level. He is just fantastic.
No question. I mean, high fives all around there if you're on the Warriors sideline, and they have looked good. And not only have they looked good, but after the turnover, the defense stopped Carey, and then Mohawk took the ball, marched down the field, topped it off with a touchdown. That's exactly what you want to have from your football team. So here we go, and it's going to be Hayward on the return. He's going to be tripped up, knocked down right around the 37-yard line. It looks to be coming up injured. Hayward, the return man, slow to come up off the ground here. Let's take a short break. We'll get a little bit more information. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Hey, it's your boys,
Dominic
and Connor, and we're chilling with Zach Dillon here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
We are your neighbors, your sons and daughters. We are learning life and job skills and getting an education. We're proud to serve Ohio. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service at nationalguard.com/OH.
Want to take your marketing plan to the next level? Let's talk. Shoot us an email at hoosbroadcasting@gmail.com.
Stop down to Benchwarmers in Tiffin or call it in for delivery. Fresh cut fries, locally sourced ingredients, and phenomenal service. Give the Tiffin store a call at 567-268-9268 and place your delivery order now. Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery.
I'm Zach Dillon, and you're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
21-7 Mohawk over Carey here from Warrior Field in Sycamore, Ohio. Dominic Helmstetter, Zach Dillon on the call here in Heart of Ohio Sports. So moments ago, Hayward able to walk off the field under his own power. So we'll keep an eye on his injury status. And it's going to be Carey Blue Devils. Fumble. Flag. Mohawk says they got it. Number 24, Steen, fumbled the ball. So what's the call?
Well, I think that was the marker that they use when the ball is out. Let's take a look at the replay. This is just a clean fumble by Steen. He's off that left side. He gets wrapped up.
So Carey gets the ball back.
Carey does get the ball back.
Okay, so the marker is what I saw. No flag on the field. Steen fumbles it, but Carey gets the ball back. and they're going to have a 2nd and 14 from the 32-yard line. 1 minute, 13 seconds left in the third quarter here. Bose rolling back to the other side. He's going to run it, and he's going to be taken down around the line of scrimmage. Great job by the Mohawk defense.
Number 54, Braxton Jenkins in pursuit. Reinhardt in there as well. And that was just great coverage by this Warrior defense. I mean, they were just in lockstep. 3 receivers running routes down the field. Carey hoping the play action fooled them, and they were not.
Bose forced to reverse course and go the opposite direction. So now 30 seconds here in the third quarter. Puckett in motion. Bose gives it to Steen, who powers his way forward for a first down. Goodness. Wow.
He is just a monster truck going through traffic. I mean, he'll take all the contact. It does not matter. He welcomes all comers. Try to take him down. It was third down and forever. It feels like you have a stop. You get the fumble, and look, he picks his own team right back up. He says, hey, come back to me. I'm your guy still.
1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. 2 seconds. They're going to give it to Steen up the middle. That'll be their last play of the third quarter. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 7 when we come back in the fourth quarter here. 21-7, Mohawk with a lead.
Once again, that kick for Cash.
Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc. is here for all of your printing and design needs. From reunions to small events to business apparel and even vehicle lettering, they've got you covered. Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Inc., they make the gear that you make your memories in. Let's go down to the sideline. Connor got some scores from around the area.
All right, the game that every Mohawk people are looking at right now is the Seneca East game.
We got a 30-yard.
They are up on Bucyrus, 49-6 currently. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm just watching this kick right here.
This kick is for $1,000.
Yeah, I think he got it.
No good.
Oh, that's close.
All right, we're going to go back to some N10 action. We have
Braylon Mulholland is kicking for him.
looking for Upper Sandusky and Colonel Crawford. Colonel's up 21-7 in the fourth quarter.
Kick is up and no good.
And then some SBC River action. Calvert is up on Willard 34-6. Hopewell Loudon is up on Woodmore 58-0.
Nice job, guys.
And then over on the A Stream, Columbian on top of Norwalk, 39-14. Sorry, this PA system's very loud over here, so it's distracting.
Yeah, you really can't see it. We are literally sitting underneath the loudspeaker.
Blowing in my ear.
So there's literally 2 feet from me in that loudspeaker. So we are, we're getting everything here. So 2nd and 6, Bose throws, incomplete. Phoenix, the intended receiver.
A quick hitter to the outside, trying to make something happen. This one, you're trying to make it 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable, because, again, we got a guy like Stein back there.
Third down for Carey.
So Carey, time is starting to run out here a little, Zach, as they're down 2 scores. They're a run-first football team. Bose, not the prolific passer that you see in the NFL or anything like that here. He's about a 50% passer on the season. So they are definitely, Puckett gets the handoff as he bounces off one tackler, goes to the left, taken down, short gain. You're just not going to get a lot of big strike plays here with the rushing attack.
Yeah, here's the decision, 4th down. You need it. On comes number 10. It's Trip Phoenix, number 12, Boston Ritter. So past personnel, out comes the Puckett boys. So this is where it's at. Your defense, one of the best in the conference at taking the ball away. So you can kind of rely on them to try to make a play if they need it.
Bose passing all the way. He's got pressure. Steps up, throws it. It's going to be number 11, Chase Stone with a catch. First down for Carey.
Huge play right here. I mean, that's a great pass in traffic. Number 11, Chase Stone, the junior, comes up with it.
He took a hit there at the end, too. Check this first down pass catch out.
Well, look at the body control on the sideline. I mean, he needs to keep himself in bounds. He gets the feet down. He makes those feet real small. He chops them up.
1st and 10 at the 38 here as Carey converts with a nice pass catch by Chase Stone. They're going to hand it off to Steen, who gets a few yards on the carry.
I mean, really, Dom, like, if they go down and score, this could be, like, the play of the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Down and a long conversion. You're asking your quarterback to make a throw. They don't throw the ball often. They don't really throw it particularly well. Huge play. I mean, you cannot underestimate that in terms of importance.
2nd and 7 here for Carey on the 35-yard line. Bose rolling to his right, passes, and it's Puckett, the intended receiver.
That's when you got to bring in. That was a good ball.
3rd down.
And again, you're just making it all that harder. You're bringing in the bigger personnel now.
Long 3rd and 7. It was number 40, Dash Puckett, the intended receiver.
Man, if I had to bet, I think Steen's getting the ball here again.
Yeah. So behind Bose, you got Puckett, and Steen. Steen with the ball. Puts his shoulder down. He's going to be short. Depending on where they spot this, well short of the first down. 4th down.
It was Patrizzi again. Look at him. Yeah, he's a little guy, number 34 right here. He's come up hobbled, but he absolutely stoned Steen there in the hole. He's limping. I mean, he is hurt, but he is a warrior. Connor, if you can pan over.
That's a big
number
fella
34.
He took down.
I mean, look at him. He
got half a leg there.
I don't know if you know the picture of Messi walking off the field after he scored
there
3 goals in the World Cup.
4th down. Puckett with the carry. 1st down for Carey.
Back-to-back 4th down conversions, Dom. I mean, this team, they know what their identity is. They're going to run the ball hard. They're going to hit you. They're going to get 5 or 6 or 7 yards per carry, and they're going to trust their guys to get it. There's no thought about going for it on 4th down here. I mean, anything inside 10 yards. Then again, Steen just
doing it.
He is an incredible runner. I mean, he's just out muscling these guys, and this is where that Warrior defense is feeling it.
Yep.
You're making these substitutions on the defensive line, as you're seeing here. This is where it really feels that snowball effect. I mean, they are feeling it.
Under 9 minutes left in the contest. Puckett with the handoff. They bounce it to the left. And that should be close to the 1st down marker. Should be enough. Yeah, 1st down for Carey here as they keep those chains moving.
And you give Puckett the carry to keep Steen fresh, and then you're going to go right back to him.
Of course, number 48, Mace Puckett with the carry on that one. Dash Puckett got it on the previous 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 15. And it's going to be Puckett, Dash Puckett. He's going to be up there right around the 6-yard line. Number 40, Dash Puckett.
And who is blocking for him? The tight end, 83, Bryce Puckett. So again, they're all involved. And when you pick up these long gains on 1st down, it just does so much for your confidence. When you talk about momentum in the run game, it means so much more for an offense than it does a defense.
Yep. And it's going to be Puckett again. He's close. Is he in? He's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Number 40, Dash Puckett.
It resets, so
that was close.
You have 4 opportunities here to run it with Steen at the 1-yard line. What a drive this has been for the Blue Devils. This is one they needed desperately.
Yeah, they've needed it.
They need to punch it in here.
Stein. Touchdown, Carey Blue Devils. They've narrowed the lead to 1 score.
I love the fight that I'm seeing here from the Blue Devils. I mean, they didn't get out ahead of themselves. They were not worried. They ran the ball. They stuck to their identity, and it pays off now. You need that defense to come up with a stop, come up with one of those signature turnovers that they've been serving up all season. Keep this kick.
PAT is up. It is good. It is now 21-14. Mohawk with a narrow lead over Carey.
Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Ink is here for all of your printing and design needs. From reunions to small events, to business apparel and even vehicle lettering, they've got you covered. They make the gear that you make your memories in. Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Ink.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. We are invested in your success, and our team is here to help. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. It is now 21-14 after the Carey Blue Devils punched it in. And it is number 24, Eli Steen, who did that damage, getting his second score of the night and keeping this close. And Zach, we were talking a little bit at the break, and you said you think that both of these teams might have 2 more offensive possessions in them.
Yeah, it's 7 minutes 44 left to play. It depends on your drive, and it depends how you do, but this is not the end-all, be-all.
Heyman with the return as he gets it up to the 40-yard line. All right, defensive time here. That's what they need. And you've got Carey. They've been able to do some damage on defense tonight as they've been able to slow down this Mohawk offense. They've got 1 interception already. This is where they need another turnover, get their offense the football back again here. 7:39 left in the football game. First place in the Northern 10 is kind of on the line here as both teams are 4-1 in the N10 play. So 1st and 10. Bogner, let's see what he can do. High snap, he's going to give it to Bish. And he's got a little space as he keeps running close to the first down marker. Number 22, Caden Bish.
By Caden Bish.
Caden Bish, great run, almost able to break it away. The Carey defense is able to drag him to the ground, slow him down. It's now 2nd and 1 from the 49-yard line here for Mohawk as they're looking to string together a solid offensive set and keep their lead intact.
And Mohawk, they have the luxury of taking off as much clock as they want.
Bogner, quarterback keeper, first down as he crosses midfield. Yeah, no question, Zach, as we're now inside. We're getting close to that 7-minute marker here. And Bogner, he has been a difficult man to stop and slow down tonight.
Absolutely. Really, this whole offense has been flawless.
Really?
I mean, they've just been operating so well.
Bogner has a passing touchdown, his 22nd of the season. He's got a rushing touchdown, his 5th of the season. And he's just done everything. Special teams, defense. He's been all over the place. Bogner rolling to his right. He's got defenders. There you go. He's got Heyman, who just kind of slides. First down.
To Heyman.
Great route running.
We talked about the slippery field conditions a little bit as it cools down here tonight. And with 6:24 left in the football game, Mohawk has control.
The temperature has dropped 10 degrees since game time. That night air cooling down. You got to do the grass gets a little bit slipperier. Oh my goodness! I need the top, the teeth, the tongue, the lips. We got to do our vocal
work on that. We got to do that. All right, Bogner keeping it in his hands. He's going to roll off to the right here and going to just throw it out of bounds. So that'll be 2nd and 10 here for Mohawk as the incomplete pass skips off the turf. Skips off the tip of the turf. Working on it. Blue Devils, they've got to be clock conscious here They've got 2 timeouts left, and they may need them for their offense, that ground and pound attack. Mohawk has all 3 of their timeouts left. No worries in the world as they have a 7-point lead here in this matchup. Bogner, and he's got space. He's going to cut it back up, 30-yard line, taken down around the 29-yard line. Clock will continue to move.
Hey, let's show that cheer squad some love. Give them a big round of applause.
It's a big 3rd down coming in here. If you're Carey, you need a stop right now, Zach.
Absolutely. 5:30 left on the play. I mean, this is a team that leads the N10 in turnovers. They can do it.
3rd and 3 from the 29. We're down to 5:13, 5:12 left in the game. Mohawk gives it to Bogner, who works his way forward, and it's going to be close.
With the carry.
Depends on the spot here, if he got the first down or not.
Tackle by Snyder.
I think they're going to say he's just shy of the first down marker, 4th down for Mohawk. They're taking a long, slow look at this. I think official timeout, they want to measure this. Yeah, official timeout down on the field as Bogner stopped somewhere in the neighborhood of that first down marker. The officials, they want to take a close look at this. And Zach, man, the drama that we've got here in Sycamore.
Absolutely. And there are so many weapons right now that the Warriors have at their disposal. Bogner is really impressive. He's been playing a fantastic quarterback game. As they're coming out to measure this one, man, there's just so much you can do.
Inches from the first down marker. All right, so did Carey slow him down on that 3rd down?
Wow. Just short.
Oh, goodness. Like literally, you heard it on the PA, that much. We're talking about like maybe an inch. So this is a huge 4th down. Mohawk, I mean, you get this, you can really put pressure on Carey.
Again, if you convert here, it almost has to result in a stop at the end of the drive. Because if you allow a score here and you're down 2 scores, 14 points.
Doesn't work.
Well, it might, but it's really hard for that offense. And now you are relying on a turnover almost certainly.
All right, so it will be 4th down and very short here. Mohawk trying to extend this drive and continue to salt away the clock as we're now at 5:02 left in the contest. 5 minutes left in the contest. That clock keeps moving. What's the rush if you're Mohawk? At some point, if you're Carey, you might need to start burning those 2 timeouts that you have.
Again, you got to hope you get a stop here. I think you don't have any timeouts on this drive unless it really goes all the way, but...
And it's going to be Heyman, 1st down and more. 15, 10. If he gets around the corner, he dives in. Is he in? Touchdown, Mohawk. Touchdown, Mohawk as Kane Heyman dives in the end zone.
Oh, my goodness. The camera's gone out. It is madness. What a play, Heyman. You sell out to stop that short run. Dom, you're putting everybody up front. You are trying everything that you have.
And they give it to the shifty Kane Heyman.
And he is your 3rd option, too. Yeah. That's the biggest part about this. He's just not... Just everything about this subverts expectations. You're giving it to your speedy guy on the outside. He's able to make a move, and because you are just sending the house, you're putting everybody off that offensive line. If he gets 2 yards, if he gets 3 yards, there's no one to stop him. You have no safety net because you know the run is coming. What a play here for Mohawk.
Kane Heyman with a 29-yard touchdown run on a 4th and short, and he just broke this game open completely and totally, extending it to a 2-score lead, and pending the PAT, It could be 28-14, and it's Heyman who was slow to get up after that huge touchdown run. He's able to walk himself off the field. Great to see, but what a tough run by number 5, Kane Heyman, as he helps the Mohawk get the big lead. So the PAT is no good. It is 27-14 here from Sycamore, Ohio on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Stay right here. You're locked in on Heart of Ohio Sports.
From the game to online, Baskin Communications has you covered. Since 1906, Baskin Communications has been here for you. Because we're not just serving your community, we're part of it. Trust your local cooperative for fast, reliable fiber internet. Connect with us today and experience the difference of local, dependable service that's built for you. Baskin Communications, your neighbor, your network. Contact us at Baskin Communications for more information.
Want to take your marketing plan to the next level? Let's talk. Shoot us an email at hoosbroadcasting@gmail.com.
I'm Zach Dillon, and you're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports, Sycamore, Ohio from Warrior Field, and oh my goodness, do we have a football game as Mohawk just punched in a 29-yard touchdown run. Compliments of Kane Heyman, 27-14, and you see the Carey Blue Devils. The clock is starting to run out as we have 4 minutes and 24 seconds left in tonight's contest, and the clock's about to hit midnight here. Cinderella, you might need to go home. All right, so we've got a player down on the field here. We're going to take a short break. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. We are invested in your success, and our team is here to help. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports here, and we had a player down on the field, and it appears that it was number 34, Owen Patrizzi. A little slow to get up, but he's off on the side. He's doing well. 4:24 here in the fourth quarter, and Carey has the football.
And we'd like to first off apologize for technical difficulties. We are trying desperately to get a camera back online. We'll have that for you here momentarily.
27-14, Mohawk with the lead as Bose rolls to his right. He dances around. He throws it away. Incomplete, as number 11, Chase Stone, was his intended receiver. Bose, not the most prolific passer here, but he was forced to run out from the pocket as he had defenders running after him, and he had to throw it away. And Stone was the intended receiver, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. Of course, as you're looking at it here, Carey, they're going from the right of your screen all the way down to the left. They have got a long ways to go as they're sitting on the 29-yard line, so they've got 71 yards to go. They're down 2 scores, 2 timeouts left for them, 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Bose gets it to Steen, tosses it to Phoenix, pump fakes, he runs, Phoenix throws it up in the air to nobody in particular, incomplete. The nearest man was number 12, Boston Ritter. A little razzle-dazzle, nowhere to go with that though, Zach.
Yeah, sound defense here played by the Warriors. 3rd down now, it's got to have a time.
That play reeks of desperation as you had a couple tosses, and then Phoenix throws it out of bounds, so it'll be 3rd and 10 from the 29-yard line. And Carey, the time's just starting to run out on Carey. 4 minutes and 5 seconds left in tonight's contest. Of course, you want to make sure that you stay tuned right here. We've got our post-game show coming to you from Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. And it should be a first down for Carey.
It absolutely will be. Real soft coverage on the outside. Bogner there in defense. I'm surprised that's how they played. I would have expected the defensive backs to stay right there at the sticks. Hurry up offense now.
Bose back to throw the ball. He's got pressure, rolls to his right. He's going to tuck it and run as he's going to go out of bounds short of the first down marker. So that'll bring up second down for Carey. 3:42 left in the game. Every second matters here for the Blue Devils as they need not one but two scores to claw back into this. Mohawk with a 27-14 lead. And they have the luxury of sitting back and just waiting for Carey to make a mistake. 2nd and 7 after the scramble by Bose. And they're going to spread this out. Bose looks to his left, looks to his right. Puckett tips it, intercepted. Number 34, Patrizzi, with the interception.
I mean, he has been an elite defender all game. Take a look at this. Right over the middle. He reads it perfectly. He's there to play the receiver. It's a high throw in and out of the hands, and he's there when this defense needed him most.
No question. He's been all over the field. He's been tackling. He's been diving around, and then he intercepts a big one here in the fourth quarter, and senior night continues to give back to the Mohawk faithful. 3:34, a huge interception by number 34, Patrizzi, and Mohawk has their 27-14 lead to sit on here, and all they have to do is salt the rest of the clock away, and they're going to remain atop of the Northern 10. Bogner, quarterback keeper, as he just powers his way forward. And Zach, this really sets up an interesting matchup here in Week 10 as Mohawk will travel to Seneca East, and it will be a Northern 10 showdown. Whoever wins gets the title.
That's going to be on the A stream next week. That is going to be must-see football.
No question.
That is just... I mean, man, that's going to be one of the best matchups in all of
Seneca County, no question.
Seneca County,
yeah.
Exactly.
2nd and 8 for Mohawk. 2:52 left in the game. Bogner's going to keep it, and he's going to be drugged down from behind.
Protect your interior from harmful UV rays with our high-quality window tint, and choose from your premium vinyl wraps for a sleek and personalized appearance. Drive in style and make a statement on the road with DAH Wraps. Call them today at 419-552-9079. That is 419-552-9079. Or message their page on Facebook to schedule an appointment. Your vehicle deserves the best. Take it to DAH Wraps.
Your score is 27-14 here from Sycamore, Ohio. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Dominic Helmstetter, Zach Dillon. And Zach, this is not disappointed. It's been one heck of a football game.
This has been a fantastic game, and I think going into this one, if Mohawk was healthy, and that was the question, if they were healthy, they were a really hard-to-beat team. And Carey, I mean, they showed why they're also at the top of this conference at 4-1 in the N10. I mean, they are a tough team. Steen is an incredible power back. Now you're hoping for a miracle. I mean, this team does lead the N10 in turnovers, and you need one here if you have any chance.
Yeah, 2nd and 8 from the 47 Mohawk, or 3rd and 8 from the 47 Mohawk has the football here as they've already crossed midfield. I imagine Bogner's just going to keep it. Yes, indeed. Quarterback keeper. He's got space. 35. He slides down. He knew he probably could have went further, but he slides on that slick turf. First down for Mohawk, and that might be the coffin. The nail in the coffin here. It could be that too.
It could be the coffin, it could be the nail, it could be the pallbearer. Really, whoever you're thinking of. What a fantastic game. Mohawk that offense, man, that is, I just don't know how you stop them.
Injuries, that's how. Last week they were missing two of their key players, Bish and Heyman. They lost 13-6 to Upper Sandusky. That's how you stop them. All right, first down for Mohawk at their own 35. Bogner going to keep it right up the middle. Bring up second down.
Plan for your future with Edward Jones offices of Tiffin. Their local advertisers are dedicated to helping you reach your financial goals with personalized strategies and trusted advice. Whether you're saving for retirement or investing for growth, Edward Jones is here to guide you every step of the way. Edward Jones offices of Tiffin, your partner in financial success. We are also brought to you by Burns Electric. Light up your home with Burns Electric. Whether it's for installations, repairs, or upgrades, their expert team ensures safe and reliable electrical solutions. Trust Burns Electric for quality service and a brighter, more efficient home. Burns, we have it all.
Carey uses their final timeout of the night. I want to make sure that we thank all of our sponsors here at Heart of Ohio Sports. Carey Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope in Fostoria, National Machinery, First National Bank of Sycamore, UIS Insurance and Investments, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, Forte Music, Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Ink, the Ohio Army National Guard, Redline Lawn Care, Little Hugo's, DAH Wraps, the Advertiser Tribune, Pioneer Seed by Wanady Seed Service, Fiesel's Frame and Collision, Klaus Electric, Drawn to the Surface, Bascom Communications, and Edward Jones offices of Tiffin, Ohio. Thank you very much for sponsoring Heart of Ohio Sports.
Man, so many options to talk about for player of the game.
It's going to be a tough one here as Bogner's taken down. Of course, we've got our post-game show coming up here in moments from brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. We've got a difficult decision that we need to mull over here for player of the game. A lot of amazing options here. Now, of course, Mohawk, they've had a stellar night. Bish has scored a touchdown. Caden Bish has scored a touchdown. Bogner, I mean, what can he not do? He's done it all, punting, kicking, throwing, and rushing the football.
Don't forget Kane Heyman, who had the biggest touchdown of the night.
You betcha, 25-yarder. Or, 29-yarder, rather. And you're right.
On the field taken by Mohawk.
So timeout on the field. We've got a lot to think about here as we prepare for post-game. All right, 1 minute and 14 seconds left in the game. Zach, I mean, you've got Mohawk. They're probably going to start thinking about the Tigers next week, and that'll be another great one. Of course, you mentioned it'll be featured on the Adrenaline stream, and we've had a chance to watch Seneca East just a little bit, and they're a pretty good football team. A lot of talent, but one of the things they've always been light on is their defensive line. Do you think they can slow down this Mohawk offensive attack that we've seen tonight?
I think that game is going to light up the scoreboard. Both offenses look really, really good. Mohawk, I mean, especially after that loss to Upper Sandusky, you get your two best players back, or two of your best players back. It went from diminishing hope to now. I mean, they can beat anybody, it feels like.
No question. Bogner going to keep the back here, keep the ball, rather. He's just, I've lost words to describe him, is the reality here. Bogner keeps it. It'll be fourth down.
And just to give you guys an idea of how much this means, we're talking with Nate Mullins a little bit earlier before the game, and when we said, hey, Heyman and Bish, they're both good to go, he was shocked. I mean, he was just ecstatic, and he's like, man, that brings so much more to this offense, and we've seen it here tonight. It just, when you have playmakers on different aspects of the ball, they play offense and defense, but different skill positions, you give yourself that running threat, but also you can throw the ball over the top. I mean, it's just so much for the defense to prepare for. And with a win here tonight, they're looking to steamroll.
Yeah, those two players you
Tigers.
just mentioned there, Zach, they've accounted for 14 points and an interception tonight. That doesn't even include all the tackles and other things that they've done, like blocking. We've seen Heyman get down there and block downfield and help pave the way for Bogner. It's just been a great team effort here by the Warriors, and it's going to be a huge victory as it's going to bring them to 7-2 as we're about 26 seconds away from calling it a night.
Yeah, and that's not even mentioning Patrizzi, who had 2 turnovers on the day.
You got it.
This has been just a complete team win, and that is no diss to Carey at all.
They're a great football team.
They have been playing really, really tough. That run game is fantastic. Defense is really good. It's just turnovers, man. You live by it and you die by it if you're a Blue Devil right now, and right now it sent them to the coffin.
Any guess what the Blue Devils' only N10 loss was? Who it was? Seneca East. So go figure. There you have it. All right, 4th down. Bogner throws it deep, just trying to I think Heyman was his intended receiver. 17 seconds left in the game, so somebody's going to have to run one more play here as Carey gets the ball back. And I think if you're Mohawk, feels good, but your goal is to waste as much time as possible on that one.
It's exactly what they did. I'm guessing a Steen handoff is going to cap this one. But just really, really impressive effort by both teams tonight, and this was a great game of football. It was exciting. There were really good offensive plays, great defensive plays. Both teams are very well coached, well disciplined. It's just, man, who made more of them tonight?
On senior night here in Sycamore, the senior Warriors go out on top here as they've got a 27-14 lead. As that ball hits the ground, there will be 9.5 seconds left, and there's a great way to kind of end your home field legacy here. If you're guys like Heyman, Bish, and Bogner, your senior trio, have played so hard all season over the past 4 years. It's just added up to moments like this. And I think if you were to go back and ask them, look at their senior profiles and ask them what moment stands out, that Colonel Crawford game might be fading away a little bit, because this one over Carey is going to be a huge one.
Absolutely. You mentioned those seniors that you're losing up at the top. Who's going to step up for this team next year? And I think that offensive line is younger in comparison.
Phoenix with the catch, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds with 3 seconds left.
Patrizzi also, you're going to lean on him next year in the defense. Probably, wouldn't be surprised if he also gets involved in the running game. He is listed on the depth chart as running back as well. I mean, this is just an exciting team right now, but there's things to look forward to next year.
No question. 3 seconds left on the clock here from Sycamore, Ohio, and Mohawk is moments away from capping off a great victory over a really tough team. And Carey, they've got one more shot here. 0's on the clock. Bose throws it to Puckett, catches it. He's going to be wrestled to the ground, and that's it. As you can see, hands are up in the air. Mohawk has won it 27-14 over the Carey Blue Devils. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with our post-game show.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Hope in Fostoria is your prevention headquarters. Overseeing CARSA, they lead the fight against substance abuse with impactful campaigns like Parents Who Host Lose the Most, Red Ribbon Week, and the Hidden in Plain Sight display. They also drive the Suicide Prevention Coalition, promoting the 988 Crisis Hotline, mental health awareness, and Max's Miles Suicide Prevention Walk. Hope in Fostoria would like to remind you that mental health and addiction issues do not discriminate, but sometimes people do. Words matter. Stop the stigma. The words we use to describe mental illness and substance use disorders can impact the likelihood that people will seek help and the quality of help they receive. The language used relating to addiction is important. Using the right words helps to decrease stigma. Here are some helpful tips. Talk about substance use disorder as a chronic illness, not a moral failing, and be a leader in reducing stigma and promoting recovery from this disease. Learn more about Hope in Fostoria and reducing stigma at hopeinfostoria.com.
Welcome to Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy, your legacy.
We are your neighbors, your sons and daughters. We are learning life and job skills and getting an education. We're proud to serve Ohio. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service at nationalguard.com/OH.
For over 150 years, National Machinery in Tiffin has been setting the standard in metal forming technology. Our innovative cold forming machinery is trusted by industries worldwide, from automotive to aerospace. We pride ourselves on delivering top quality products and world-class customer support, ensuring your business runs smoothly. At National Machinery, we're more than just a company. We're your partner in precision, innovation, and success. Visit us online and see how we're shaping the future, one part at a time. It's time for high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome back to Heart of Ohio Sports here on the Extreme. Dominic Helmstetter, Zach Dillon. We got our post-game show here, and whoa, did we have one heck of a matchup. Mohawk, they come away with a huge 27-14 victory over the very, very tough Carey Blue Devils. You saw all that action right here on the Extreme. And Zach, goodness, this was one heck of a football game between two division rivals.
Absolutely, and it was highlighted by that offense. They have been incredible. Man, Bogner just played a really, really great game at quarterback, didn't he?
Absolutely. He was passing for touchdowns. He was running for touchdowns. He was playing defense. He was living up to that punting status as he had a 42-yard punt earlier in the game. He just did it all right there. And Zach, let's go through our line of scores here and figure out how did we actually get here to 27-14. So it all started off in the first quarter, which was, oh, by the way, dominated by Mohawk. You had Caleb Bish, who ripped off a 25-yard touchdown catch, 7-0 Mohawk. And then you had Caden Bish, who sealed off another drive, 8-yard touchdown run, 14-0 Mohawk. And if that wasn't enough, they ended the first quarter with a huge interception by Heyman, who was able to reel it in, and more on him in a bit. When we came back into the second quarter, another turnover by Carey, which would loom to be very costly as Mohawk picked up a fumble recovery. But Carey would get back on track as Steen got a 2-yard touchdown, came into halftime, came back. Carey got an interception, crawled back in 21-7 after a Bogner touchdown. Steen got a 1-yard touchdown, brought it up to 21-14. That was as close as it would get as Heyman scored a 29-yard touchdown run, and then an interception by Patrizzi at the end sealed the deal, 27-14. That's your final score here at Warrior Field.
So let's get back into the keys of the game.
Absolutely.
The ones that we highlighted were seeing ghosts. That was for Carey. That was the turnovers, and man, it was a problem. Going back for Mohawk, it was Air Bogner. Could he air out the football? Could he play his best at quarterback? And man, let me tell you, he did.
I think he did too. No question. He had the passing touchdown. He had the rushing touchdown. Did a little bit of everything to kind of keep the fans happy.
So we'll take a look at some scores here from around the area, the ones that matter. Gibsonburg pulled it out against Margaretta 14-7.
Ooh.
A low-scoring affair. Columbian at home over Norwalk 47-20. Calvert over Willard 42-6, so good night for Tiffin teams. Mohawk, of course, here 27-14. And then Seneca East, that's the last game I think we'll cover, 59-6 over Bucyrus. You know, I'll also throw out that Perrysburg game. I know your Yellow Jackets, 42-6.
Not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. They're having an excellent season there. Looking forward to the postseason and getting everything going there. So, Yellow Jackets, can't complain. Everybody's going to be happy when we get back.
Looking forward, just some teams in contention for playoff spots that we will look around the area at. Obviously, and this is for Heart of Ohio Sports, maybe not just us, but Nate Mullins and Tommy Hall over on the A stream as well. But Tiffin Columbian, obviously, Tiffin Calvert, obviously. We will be following this Mohawk team. Gibsonburg in the mix. Hopewell Loudon, who we have next week. They are 7-0, 8-0, I believe. They took care of business tonight. That's a team that we're going to be in the mix. Seneca East and Carey, we'll see next week.
Yeah. Yeah, Carey, they're going to be traveling to Seneca East, and they've got a huge matchup there in Attica, and you'll find all of that action here on the adrenaline stream for Heart of Ohio Sports. That matchup will determine who wins the Northern 10, so Mohawk took care of their business here. Now they need to travel and get one more to make it happen here. Now, of course, Carey, they're going to be traveling to Bucyrus and hope to finish off the season on a victory. Of course, Carey coming into tonight had 3 consecutive wins. This loss sets them back a little bit, but still set up fairly nicely here for the playoffs. So as we look around, again, we've got Seneca East and Mohawk on the adrenaline stream, and then for us here on the X stream, we will be staying in the comfy confines of Tiffin, Ohio, as we will be taking on Calvert Senecas at Hopewell Loudon. That's going to be a great one. We know that Connor's pretty excited about seeing his hometown Hopewell Loudon Chieftains come into Tiffin.
He was so excited he tried to switch off of our crew to
Can you
get
believe
that
that?
game.
Why would you even think about that?
He's a traitor. That's why he would.
He is. We can't stand that.
So taking a look at, there were so many players that we could have highlighted tonight. Caleb Bish, who we didn't even know if he was going to be able to play tonight.
Correct. Yeah.
Kane Heyman, we didn't know if he was going to be able to play. Bogner has been just phenomenal, throwing the ball, running the ball.
Good.
Patrizzi, Owen Patrizzi for the Warriors.
There's a lot of really great options, and somebody's got to walk away with that player of the game designation. And Zach, do you want to do the honors on this? Drum roll?
Drum roll. I think we all knew it was coming, though. It's going to be the quarterback, Ben Bogner, who we will have
there you have it.
here in a little bit. He was just strategic. I mean, you could see why he's at the top of this conference in just about every meaningful stat there is. He I believe, leads the N10 in like your turnover ratio. He is the most efficient quarterback here. He leads in touchdowns with 21 over Seneca East Parks. He adds to that total tonight. Looking around, just 2 interceptions. I mean, on the ground, too, he's the 4th best rusher in the conference, at least by yards, by average as well. I mean,
and he added to his total of 5. He's got 5 touchdowns rushing the ball this season now.
Exactly.
Dynamo.
Dynamo, indeed. He's been very, very good. We're going to see him here shortly. We'll go to a quick break, and then
all right, we'll be back in a moment here at Heart of Ohio Sports. We got our player of the game coming up next.
Yeah, just make sure he has that phone. Yep.
Locked in, you're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Ink is here for all of your printing and design needs. From reunions to small events, to business apparel and even vehicle lettering, they've got you covered. They make the gear that you make your memories in. Steinmetz Signs and Graphic Ink. Heart of Ohio Sports is owned by Mullins Entertainment and located inside Studio Squared in downtown Tiffin. The space features a state-of-the-art podcast studio,
open for public use. Building a platform for creators is one of our top priorities.
Little Hugo's is Tiffin's longest-running ice cream store, in operation since 1949. A local family-owned business, you know them because of those famous shredded chicken sandwiches and their delicious fresh lemon slushes. Stop by today and take advantage of their convenient drive-thru, where you're sure to find something for the whole family to enjoy at Little Hugo's on West Market Street in Tiffin. It's time for high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome back to Warrior Stadium. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Joining me now, we've got our player of the game, Ben Bogner. Ben, first off, congratulations on a huge victory. How does it feel?
It feels great knowing it might be one of my last games at this field and beating Carey for the first time in my career and first time for the coaches too. It feels amazing right now.
All right, you were just telling me off air here, first time that your head coach has beat Carey. I mean, what was his message all week long? It had to be something to really focus you, because you guys came out and looked great tonight.
It was hold them to 14 points or less. The one we lost against Calvert, first game of the season, we gave up 28 points. And so far since then, the most we gave up was 10 last week. We lost, but it was poor offensive play, honestly. And holding them to 14 points or less, coaches told us, you'll win the football game. And we had to create turnovers like we did against Crawford, and that outcome is pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good indeed. I mean, you mentioned the Calvert game in week 1. You gave up 27 points. The most you gave up since then was 14. I mean, your defense was lights out. 10 points a game. I mean, what do you like playing more, offense or defense? I'm kind of curious here.
I like offense way better. I'm not going to lie. Way
offense. Better. All right, well, take me into this here, because you had a huge 15-yard touchdown run in the third quarter that really kind of blew this game open. What happened down there? How did it look? Let me live through you.
So lately we've had to rely on the O-line a lot. And Coach Trusty's been getting after them. And week after week, they respond even better and better. And it was supposed to hit inside. I saw our tight end blocking him down a little bit, so I bounced it out. And then I saw open grass. I was like, I got to score. It's going to seal the game probably right here.
You betcha.
And the O-line was doing great all game long.
Oh, man, I bet so. I mean, how hard do those guys work throughout the week? Because you guys you were able to do so many different things, and it really starts up front.
Well, it's called Trusty Tuesday because he gets on them on Tuesday. That's our big offensive day, and it's Trusty Tuesday, and he's done a lot for them. They spend time together in class or in school during like free periods and working on plays and stuff. I give a lot of credit to Coach Trusty. He's done a great job with them.
All right, so last week you guys had a little bit of some injury concerns. How did it feel to have everybody back this week for the big game?
It was great getting Caleb and Kane back. I mean, Kane is a great leader. So is Caleb. They're like really good defensive leaders. When stuff happens, like, all right, boys, let's get it together here. And they're like really good tacklers, and when number 24 would break one for about 10 yards, they'd chop him down at 12 to make sure there was no big plays that would happen. It's great having those two.
No question. And you guys are going to need them next week. You got a huge Northern 10 matchup with Seneca East. What's your mindset going into that one? It's for the league.
Hey, same thing as this week pretty much. Hold them to 14 points or less and create turnovers.
There you have it.
Don't change nothing. Just keep going.
Excellent. Hey, 7-2, huge win over Carey tonight on senior night of all nights, so that's got to feel pretty good. So for our senior up here, we've got our player of the game package, Little Hugo's gift card for you, get a little ice cream, and then, of course, we've got this T-shirt that you get to wear around for our player of the game. So, Ben, hey, congratulations on a huge victory. Good luck next week. Can't wait to see how you guys finish it off this season.
3 shout-outs you have while you're here?
Shout out to my mom and dad. After they're so supportive of me. I actually hurt my thumb, and they've been on me so much to fix it and stuff. And before I come up here, I hug them both. They're always there for me. It's great.
There you have it. Ben Bogner, our player of the game. And for everybody here at Heart of Ohio Sports, next week we will be in Tiffin, Ohio. We've got Calvert and Hopewell Loudon. The Adrenaline Stream will be following this guy as they take on the Tigers in Seneca East. So for Zach Dillon, Connor Roush, Jacob Ellis, I'm Dominic Helmstetter. Thank you for tuning in here at Heart of Ohio Sports, and we'll see you next week from Tiffin, Ohio.